Hello everyone, and welcome to Daedra and Deathclaws. We're so happy to have you here, back from our little break. In case you're just joining us, the party delved into Ustengrav at the behest of the Greybeards to find the Horn of Jurgen Windcaller, but all they found were some glitches and a note that told them to head to the Sleeping Giant Inn and ask for the attic room.
Well, not necessarily threaten people. That was implied.
Only
So
you.
Without further ado, the party wakes up the next morning at the inn in Dawnstar.
No.
Dawnstar?
No.
Dawn.
I thought we were going.
No, we went to Dawn. Remember,
Morthal.
we were in Morthal, went through
Well,
Morthal, went to Dawnstar.
I turned to the barkeep. Where are we? I'm confused. It was a hell of a night. There was a lot of wine. Where am I?
There ain't much to offer, but if you want a place dry to spend...
You're in Dawnstar.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
That was one hell of a drinking night, though.
I think she would know.
Madam, I don't.
Is.
It's not that I don't trust you, but I like to stick. I want to stick my head out the door.
Okay, we're at Dawnstar. Thank you very much. Sorry for my rude friend.
You don't trust her.
Ha! Osmond was not that drunk. It's not that he wasn't drunk, but this is not. Is this wait? Is this Dawnstar? No, this is not Dawnstar. This is
Morthal.
This is Morthal. I haven't been here a long time. The last time was under dubious circumstances, but
Your daughter's wedding?
No, she's married in solitude, unfortunately. No, I have in-laws here.
As you step back inside, she's sort of snickering behind the bar. Like, got it.
You did that on purpose. Alright. Ha ha!
What?
No?
What is the name of this place?
Morthal.
No, not the town. The name of this
inn.
place.
Oh, the inn?
You're in, my fair lady. What
Generic inn number 3824.
Moorside Inn.
is Moorside Inn?
Oh, that's because it's right beside the water where they're mooring the boats.
That makes sense.
Oh yeah, I didn't think of that.
Oh boy.
What?
Nothing. And as we're sitting, just Lad will snap his fingers and you'll see a quick shimmer go up and down and just... Well, this one is just for the weather. Shall we go?
Well, no time like the present.
By the way, do either of you guys need extra clothing? Warmth?
I'm not a coward.
I take
He's
off my
not talking to you.
I'll take off my fur shawl that's been part of my outfit for a while. Bit more warmth. Honestly, this one is fine now in the cold.
You go ahead if you need it. There's furs and
Yeah.
Excuse me,
snuggles
ma'am.
and...
We would like food for the road, please.
Sure thing. Bread, cheese, and apples coming up.
Ooh, maybe a fine wine. Nah. This one's
Don't know
not
if
drinking
fine wine is
We
in my
had
budget.
enough problems yesterday, whatever it was, finding a city.
We went right past.
So, I mean, thankfully we did. We managed to save 2 people.
Mm-hmm. That being said, this time we need to head directly south.
Don't we need to go to...
Yes, we need to get to Riverwood, which is to go...
Where's the place? Where's the inn that we need to go to? Because I thought it was in Dawnstar.
No,
I
it's
thought
Riverwood.
Riverwood.
We need to go see.
Same place where we first kind of all met up.
Well, no, I thought that the inn was closer by, which would make more sense.
No, that's
Also,
always...
we have a thing that we can do right here as well if we... Oh, but we haven't figured that out yet. Never mind.
That's why I think...
Do you have a birthday?
Oh my gosh, that was like totally squirrely
No,
around in circles.
I was born in a bowl.
Birth week. It took quite
Yes.
a long
If you
time.
know your birthday, I'm going to get you a globe. A nice shiny globe. A small globe, traveling globe.
Well, no time like
With
the present.
just Skyrim.
Just Lad will look to the innkeeper. The supplies? How much?
20 gold. We'll cover
All right, I got it.
You sure?
Oh yeah,
Well,
no.
This one won't say no to a free meal.
Make sure she doesn't spit in mine. Osmond's in the mood this morning, apparently.
Apparently so.
Apparently.
Can I change my alignment to neutral offensive instead of neutral good?
Or like chaotic angry.
Chaotic offensive.
Chaotic angry.
I'm not angry all the time.
You're more angry than not.
Maybe I'm just
Alright, let's
hungover.
go!
I might just be hungover.
I
much
just
of me.
Lydia?
to-
Yes.
I forgot to ask, actually, how are you doing? I know you wear the armor. Are you cold?
Oh, I'm quite well, and we're heading south, so it's not to be a concern at all.
Fair enough.
Do I happen to see, like when we're going out and along the docks, do I happen to see like a large-ish smooth stone? Oh, Nearin root. The yellow plant.
Hey, do you hear that? I heard a.
It
That's
was
the
the
nerd
nerd root.
What was it? Oh,
You
okay.
gotta choke it to make it stop.
I call it the yellow plant.
Oh, okay.
I have it in my
Oh,
pocket.
speaking of plants, there's an alchemist in this town, isn't there?
Did you need to do some shopping before we left?
Before we leave, I would just like to purchase some items quickly.
Well, this one and Lydia can get the horse ready.
Please do. I will be quick and threatening.
It's very long and tenuous work. As I snap my fingers and the horse magically appears ready to go in half a second.
As to your question, in the immediate surrounding area, it's just muddy. There's no stones to speak of.
Okay.
Greetings, ma'am.
Oh, do come in. I have what you need.
Are you
I'll
sure?
be the judge of that.
If you need any alchemy supplies, I'll do my best to provide them, assuming I haven't used them all up myself.
I need ready-made potions. I'm on a time schedule.
Okay. So you're interested in my potions then? What are you looking for?
I need something. Draft of strength. Draft of strength. Down. There you go.
Ah, yes.
Oh, die Dios mío. Draft of the warrior. It's expensive.
Alchemy is an art, after all.
Keep going down.
That face, though.
Yes.
Potion of strength. Oh, jeez. All right, the final. Buy one.
Very good. That'll be 459 gold. Would
Jeez.
you like a gift bag?
I would love one. Are they free?
That's an additional gold.
Oh God!
Well, I mean, really, you're in for a penny for a crown.
You're expecting something big and there's like a Crown Royal bag.
Even for 60.
You get sort of like the parchment version of a brown paper bag to drink it out of.
I'm just gonna take it and slip it into my bandolier.
All right, there. Very good.
Oh jeez, I need a freaking mortgage now.
Happy travels.
Yeah, no kidding. I'll be later, certainly. I'll leave.
Until next time.
So while they're doing that, I'm just gonna go to Gislad and be like, hey, so I'm looking for a smooth riverstone, about like yay big. I don't care what color, I just want it to be nice smooth texture.
This one will
Are
keep
you
an eye
gonna
out
make
for.
one of his rocks?
No, I'm gonna make my own rocks.
Excuse me,
Throwing
ma'am. Hi.
stone?
You just look. She's. Can I help you? You're staring at me.
I thought it was you staring at me.
No, You live around here? I don't know what to say.
Good.
She just
Bye.
like looks awkwardly at you, and like
You could be my
Yes.
grandfather.
No, you're just standing around here, you know.
I'm gonna grab him by the arm and just pull him away.
No, she's standing there looking at people and, you know, leaning against the wall
Okay,
suspiciously.
Is there
Okay, Grandpa.
something wrong with, like, just observing life?
I'm suspicious.
Alright. Cart's ready.
very good. You assemble the party into your cart with your Technicolor horse.
Mm-hmm.
What is it today?
Ooh, today I decided to go for more earthy tones. Like a good dark green for the skin, and the mane is like that obsidian black.
Cool.
You couldn't just pick brown and, like, you know, normal horse colors. No, God forbid.
Why?
No,
It's
this is
a
more
magical
fun.
horse.
Hey, look at my
Do you
horse.
feel ganged up on you?
My horse is amazing.
Give it a lick. I bet it tastes like raisins.
What?
It's me and it turns into... Oh. Later.
I was there 3,000 years ago.
Don't speak the dark magic to me.
Rich, I was there when it was written.
Alright, tally ho south.
Okay.
Osmond knows the memes.
Oh god, when you say it like that, I just feel
The
the
memes.
edge being thrown from, like, pulled from my soul. And then we're going to take a left.
Left, eastward bound.
I will say to the party, okay, so this time we are looking for a road that goes south. Look for signs, anything. We do not want to go past again.
Okay.
Pass by a few caribou.
Are those caribou or are those reindeer?
Caribou.
Whoa!
A couple of farmers just traveling the
Whoa,
roads.
whoa, whoa. Because we didn't go far, is that? No, that steps up too.
Oh no, not another one.
So just
No more dungeon diving!
as we walk past them, we'll just be like, "Hello."
You know, I didn't ask for any of this.
think
I was
that's-
old and
I think
comfortable.
that's still going to the place.
You could still be old. Well, you're still old, but
Because
You
we
can
don't want to
still
go
be
too far.
comfortable.
Because
Until the
it's
Empire
going to-
burned down my house.
Because it's not supposed to be very far. And these roads should be really better marked.
And I refused to live with my daughter, the stupid husband.
Well, here's
Oh, we're heading north now, aren't we? Stop.
no. Go forward a little bit more and to the right.
There's butterflies.
This is a road.
I like you.
This
There's a
way.
butterfly.
The two of them are arguing about
This-
where we're going, and I just appreciate.
Go knock on the
butterflies.
door.
Oh, did you see the mushrooms? Do you need mushrooms?
Oh, yes, please. And I'm just gonna knock on the door.
You knock on the door, and out comes Sirgor. Trying to find my right button there. Yes. How can I help you?
I'm sorry.
Where are we?
I'm in my elfness. I'm like, I am so sorry. And so damn lost. I am trying to get
White Run.
to Whiterun. Have I passed the southern road?
Oh, well, I think you might have. It's pretty well mountains here. You can continue on sort of northeastward around them, or head back to Morthal and head south beyond the mountains.
See,
Okay,
the
'cause,
road
like-
connecting road is supposed to be east of Morthal, so we're
Nobody
not
listens
too
to
far
me.
off.
You know, I was born here now. Nobody listens
Oh,
to me.
yes, the mountain pass, of course. Yeah, it's, I think it's just a bit further. I don't really go that way. Morthal has everything we need, and we're humble miners.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody asked the guy who was born here.
I think it was too far.
My. He's
Appreciate-
pretty cranky today.
Like, I'm yelling all this from the cart to appreciate.
Thank you very much for your help. Is there anything that you need or would like in response or reward for help? Words that I
Do you have a younger back?
in me, unfortunately, I can't surgically transfer it to you. That would be impossible. Or weird necromancy, which I don't do.
Do any of you do weird necromancy?
Nope.
Not
Why?
weird, but yes.
Do you know anyone who does?
It's a joke,
Gets
son.
threatening.
I- Visibly older than you.
I am going to give you a bundle of my somewhat dried lavender.
Oh, okay.
And this is good for helping to relax. Just like take off some buds and put it in some water or what have you. Here you go.
Thank you. Safe travels.
Sorry.
Wine also,
Also-
works.
Mr. DM, can you do me just a quick favor? Can you look towards the mountain range? Yep, we went too far. Go back.
How do you know we went too far?
He has the map.
I'm the
Oh,
map.
no.
I'm the map. I'm the map.
Because
I'm the map.
that was the peak there. The end of the mountain range. We need to be like here. I'm pretty sure.
Really sure, don't ask the guy who's born this guy.
Okay, which way are we going then?
We keep going this way. And then we turn left.
Yes! Where?
See that dirt path? Yes, we have to go through and buy the scary ruins. Probably. I
Hey,
assume.
you said no, don't go this way
I
because I,
didn't want to
don't
go-
want a dungeon
I
delve.
don't want to go to the mountain, to the dungeon. I'm just saying we can go around.
I make the most dankest grossest rotting smell, and I just attach it via prestidigitation to your beard hair. And I'm just gonna do that and re-up it every time for a little while.
You do realize I have 2 children.
And that isn't.
This means nothing to me.
No, I guess.
I'm gonna find a smell. I'm going to find a smell. There is going to be a smell. Maybe
I had 2
rotting
children.
flesh.
I have 2 grandchildren. I killed werewolves, vampires, werebears, and witches for a living. There ain't many smells that bother me.
I'll prestidigitate like cilantro in your beard.
He vomits immediately.
You're in good company.
And then I also, like, every now and then will just ghost sounds, just like tinnitus in your ears.
Wow, they're really torturing you today.
He's being a mean jackass.
This one thought he liked this food. Alright, we'll try the way that he said it wasn't supposed to be it.
This is so bad. Everybody's.
This is fine.
I think I might go home and not play with you guys no more. Everybody's so angsty.
Around.
It's been 2 weeks. I got to get
Okay, come on, girl. You can get up. Up the stairs. Yep, up. Yep.
Clop, clop,
What
clop,
about
clop.
the wagon? Is okay?
The wagon hits the bottom step, and the horse is just like, nah.
Alright, everyone hop off.
This is also. Hold on. Wait a second. This is also the upgraded wagon.
Yes.
Remember.
We were
The
riding
wagon
higher
still
with
has
bigger wheels.
wheels.
But will we be able to lift it? Guess it's bigger.
All I thought was just leaving the
And
top.
down here?
Give
thought
this
we
one
just-
a moment. I'm gonna run up the stairs and see if I can figure out where we're going.
Like, is this even where we want to go? Maybe we
I
should
don't
figure
think
that out.
it is. This doesn't look like.
Give this one like 5 minutes!
You know what? For once, I'm with Kitty Man.
Well, then go with Kitty Man.
I'm going with Kitty Man. I will.
Kitty Man is fine!
Don't split the party.
I'm going with him.
All of a sudden, there's just an avalanche down the side of the mountain.
This one does not want to go any farther. This cage is fuck! I run away and turn back. Nope.
Cowardice.
Nope. Hey, stop.
Oh my.
You jump right off.
Just getting back a little faster.
I was trying to see if I could find the mountain pass. This is gonna bug this one.
It was very steep on this side when you looked. Like, that's what it is.
That's the mountain pass.
Well, then we can't take our pony with us.
Well, then go back to Morthal.
Then let me go around up to Dawnstar and back around, but I don't know if that's gonna be faster than to go. What do you think of Rorikstead?
It doesn't have to be super fast, does it?
I am indifferent.
We could go to Rorikstead and around.
We could.
It would be a different route.
We could
Get
go-
more
we could
experience
go-
with the area.
We could go to Rorikstead, then down to Falkreath, and then up around past Helgen.
Wouldn't that give you a chance to see somebody that you wanted to see somewhere?
Would.
Well, then why don't we do
That's
that?
our best bet then.
You can beat him before the message arrives.
Yeah!
I'm excited.
Oh, of course you are.
And
No,
the chance
we're
to hit
for-
my brother, any excuse to hit my brother is a good excuse.
Take a left. Oh, wrong way. That way. We want to go west.
We are so confused.
I swear, when this one gets the magic to randomly teleport, he is going to. This one looks forward to having magic like that one day.
So, somewhat defeatedly, you return down the road to Morthal. The same caribou greet you on the side of the road.
Confused.
Confused. They do that weird, like, howl whistle thing that caribou do, and it sounds otherworldly and kind of demonic.
That's just how they roll.
It's just how they roll.
I want to kill
This one's just glad he's not freezing anymore.
That is fair.
Like, you'll see just lad actually like has no boots on, is just letting his toe beans just kind of like stretch.
I boot the toe beans.
Like grabs you.
Or Reveler. Ugh.
Okay, so
Degenerates,
when
the
we
lava.
see the bridges, we're gonna want to head immediately south.
I realize I'm right about your frame.
You're probably not, because you're like this close.
Do we have
So,
one of those?
remember last time we
I
were
would like
trying to
one
find
of
Morthal, and we thought this was the bridge? We went
I'll
way
remember
past. Keep
that you
going.
took it.
So now we're keeping an eye for the left.
Nope, no, keep
left.
going. No, another bridge. Like remember the split in part? There was 2 bridges. This is where we got our new cart.
Yes, I know. So we're just now looking to go to the left whenever left is possible. Oh, there's creepy people in a tower. I'm just gonna, really happy go, hello!
From their 200 meters away, they just sort of sneer at you.
Yeah,
Whoa! Whoever's driving this needs to stay on the road instead of smacking us with the bushes.
Sorry, the horses. This one hasn't been paying attention at all.
I don't know this.
Did we let you drive again?
No one said it when I wasn't, and I'm like sitting in the back, like looking at them. I'm like the driver that's like texting while driving, just not even paying attention. Just, oh yeah.
Reins just wrapped around one foot.
Between the toe beams.
This seems unsafe.
so the glare, I don't have any spells that can reach 200 feet, but I do have reach spell, so I'm just gonna cast Ray of Frost. It'll go 150
Is this where we
feet.
go left?
Yes. Just add him to be like, nah.
Why are you shooting Ray of Frost?
At the creepy guy who when I said hello.
That deserves violence? See, and I'm the one you always criticize. for the
No, he is and I lift up my thing to be like, necromancer person who's taken over a thing that we just walked past.
Oh,
Look,
I
there's
should
the
have paid.
naked people.
I should have paid attention to that. I'm sure. Yeah, the naked people we didn't bury. That is left out to the jackals or some other
Would you like to go
mythological.
back and bury them?
Well, not
I'd be
now.
happy to help you.
They are starting to smell bad, and they've been like obviously nibbled at this point.
Yeah, well, you know.
So, paying attention, we're about to cross a bridge.
Kath wasting. Oh. I don't remember ever being in Kath wasting, which is weird because there's no way to Markarth. Oh, Markarth. Can we not go to Markarth?
We are not going to Markov.
Thank Talos.
This is why this one suggested Rorikstead instead.
If I have to see my brother-in-law. Woo.
Hello.
Greetings.
I will actually say, hello, good day in gel as we go past. Just
He like mouth
wave.
agape watches you go past.
And this one just says also in gel. Yeah, that's right, sucker.
I like pew pew little fireworks from my fingers using prestidigitation.
This looks threatening.
Awesome!
I don't like it.
Driver.
I kind of slow to a trot,
Mm-hmm.
and I just look up. Good morrow.
Good morrow.
There appears to be rocks in the
Yeah, that's
road,
gonna be
so we can't get through.
near
Yeah.
impossible to get the cart through.
I will stop for a moment. This one would highly suggest that you reevaluate your life choices before you make your next decision.
I'm gonna prestidigitate his eyes, like when he's being threatening. I'm gonna just like and prestidigitate his eyes to just go demonic black.
Cool.
Now my face doesn't stink at least.
So, do you want to make an intimidate check?
Yes.
Yeah, go for it.
Of course, my
With
computer.
aid? Because of my little...
Yes, you can roll to aid.
By the way, my computer crashed, so I don't know what my bonus is at the moment.
You don't... Your thing isn't on the group, is it?
No, it is not. So give me a moment. I believe it's plus 13 because of my performance. Because I can use my performance in this place as intimidation.
Okay.
So with a 13, that is going to be 26.
Hold on. My intimidation... I
just
also
look
have a
handsome
plus
with a
13.
muscle.
So that's a 29 for my little added effect. So
Okay.
you also get a plus 4 to that, I believe.
Call it an even 30.
So you make your threat, your suggestion, and the leader on the right there with the bow sort of stumbles back a little bit. He says, "Well, the the Imperials won't be happy if you don't pay their toll."
You, my friend, are a terrible liar.
And also, I don't really give a damn what the Imperials want. They can get the hell out of my province as far as I'm concerned.
I am going to use this opportunity while they're talking to cast Major.
Very good.
I'm gonna take a shot at
Jesus.
not at just relax. to.
You got a threatening finger in my face.
I'm gonna shoot and hit this.
Okay, the post just left of him.
Yeah.
Just a warning shot off the bow.
Yeah.
It like quick draws his holes like.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
So many
roll,
theatrics.
roll to attack.
Damn it.
Natural 1. You hit him right in the jugular, killing him instantly.
No, that's what I meant to do.
So that would be.
This is how we get Sam to hit things. We say the opposite of what she wants to hit and roll once.
Sorry. That would be 17 to hit.
Yeah, for a 17, you can hit a stationary post. So he sort of
Bless.
he stumbles to the side awkwardly and tries not to look at his friends up on the left there.
Mm-hmm.
And looks back and says, "If anybody asks," he yell whispers, "If anybody asks, you paid the toll, and please just don't come back this way."
This one understands, but how does this one go through with the rocks in the way? As part of the toll payment, you have to open the gate, yes?
The rocks, we'll push them to the side. That's, yeah.
Mm-hmm. As our toll has been paid, so you will personally see that this gate is opened.
Alright, let's take it easy there, shall we?
He comes down and it's
I think if I did that, he'd shit his pants.
Let's not do that. We don't want to push the soul too far.
you know how, when you go to a friend's house and they haven't cleaned up and they're like, let me just,
Mm-hmm.
It's
Sweep
like
it under
that
the rug.
as he comes down and starts pushing the boulders around.
Just double check the sign. We're going in the right direction.
Does say white run.
Yep. Off we go.
I'm really happy with the pace that we're taking. Thank you.
Doesn't make me want to vomit.
I will make it go just 1% faster.
Instant vomit.
This is, Shh!
Shoot.
Enough of that!
Shh, dog.
If we see any wolves that are looking kind of like they're going to attack us, I'll just have a 60-foot range with reach, go sounds, and make the sound of a much larger predator coming up from behind them.
Oh,
Yeah, the,
we just got
We're
hit.
getting ambushed.
yeah, we're not.
Alright.
The wolves do in fact chase behind you, but they're running at about the same speed as the horse. So with your ghost sound, I'll say,
Well, if they're running towards us, following us, then I would do it
There's
right off to the right, kind of they're here, we're here. I'll do it here in the bush.
I don't feel like a roar fits into ghost sound.
It's just the way what it's called.
You can arbitrary illusion and simple.
Get out of the damn road, children.
To a human's normal
I
shouting.
don't see any
For
children.
normal
running
human
towards the road.
shouting, you emit a
Towards it.
noise. It cannot be an intelligible words or intricate
Is this
music.
not where we want to be?
Nope, not yet. This is Rorik's Den.
Oh, I thought
This is
that
the
was
halfway point.
Oh.
So if your roar then is effective and they sort of startle and whimper off to the side of the road.
This one has a question for the DM.
Yes.
But what time of day is it now that we've made it to Rorik's Den?
It's not quite that early. You'd call it about lunchtime. The sun is getting high in the sky.
Does everyone feel like sitting and having a quick meal in an inn before we continue on?
Sure.
Lydia, what would you want? Do you want us? I know you want to prove your duties and watch the cart, but can I get you something at the very least? Can this one get you a meal?
A mead and a steak.
Done. This one will go into the inn. I will go to the innkeep.
I like the wreath decoration.
Good morrow.
Good morrow to you. Only take real coin here. No barter, no handouts.
It's very fair. This one is looking for a meal for him and his compatriots. 5 plates. Any chance could this one get a bottle of mead and some cooked steak or other sort of meat?
Certainly, that's our specialty.
Perfect.
The full steak lunch for the 5 of you, that'll run you about 40 gold.
This one pays. Thank you very much kindly.
Thank you.
I am less financially well endowed now. Those are expensive potions.
Safe travels now.
Thank you kindly. Is it okay we sit and eat here?
Well, you paid for the food. You can sit by the fire by all means.
Thanks.
So,
Thank you kindly.
everybody comes in.
I will bring my Lydia's food out and ask her, are you going to come inside with us, or would you like to sit out here?
I think you know the answer to that.
Exactly. This is why this one brought 2 plates. One for you, one for me. We'll sit and eat.
So you enjoy your meal with the view of the rolling hills ahead of you. It's quite nice in this area.
Oh, by the way, I keep forgetting to ask, because the amulet is Zenithar that I have on. Do I actually get better deals for meals and stuff too, or?
I'll try and factor that in. It's 10% and I'm just making it up on the spot.
Fair enough. I just realized this one's wearing something that's supposed to give discounts. Like a Karen, where's my discount? I have the exclusive pass!
I want to talk to the manager.
I am the manager. I want to talk to your
I
manager.
want to talk to the y'all.
So you enjoy your lunch with the mountains in the background and the farmland in the foreground. The 3 of you enjoy, a nice comfortable rest inside nearby the fire. Good home-cooked meal, very satisfying. The meat's a bit under-salted, but gotta save those pennies where you can.
This one will prestigate more salt on both me and Lydia's steak.
I'm trying to take a low sodium diet. I got to worry about the ticker.
You with your prestidigitation, you just sprinkle the salt down your forearm like that.
Wait, better yet. My nubbin comes out, you see the mage hand, salt bay it, down like an actual slide.
Magnificent. Yeah, feeling contented, perhaps a little bit overfull. Not quite the meat sweats, but you're
Steak's pretty heavy for a...
pretty heavy for a lunch.
Midday lunch.
Yeah.
Well, we are going to be traveling, and something that's going to beat our stomachs for us.
You
Then we
return
take
your
a
plates
nap.
inside and resume your journey.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go take a nap in the back. Like that mid-afternoon bad nap, the siesta.
Only a dad could fall asleep in the back of a cart roaring on the cobblestone and bumps.
It's talent.
It's soothing.
Like put my rucksack behind my
Ride 'em
head.
up. Ride 'em in, cowboy. It's just like
Actually, I think I
singing
could
to
fall
himself.
asleep. Like John thinks he could fall asleep like that.
Oh, 100% I know I could.
If you've ever ridden in one of these wagons with no suspension, you feel every bump as though you had just fallen onto that rock.
However, we're well padded with straw and fur, so...
And
It doesn't make
It doesn't
as
make
much
that
difference
difference.
as you.
However, this is the reason why Lorne, the person, thinks he could do it. I have slept with gunfire going all the way around me when I used to work at the gun range, and not even... I'm dead.
He's also deaf.
Only half.
That's all the half that counts.
Oh.
Are we being chased by something?
I'll make another
Not this time.
noise.
Okay.
So, this time we are looking for... There's going to be 3 crossroads. Splitting up. We're going to
A
look for
road split in 3?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Essentially a bisection of the 4.
Look, Mokabu.
So are we going to arrive at the crossroads where we might meet the devil?
No, that across 4 crossroads, it's only 3. So
Oh.
it's lacking the minimum number of Mayroons, Dagon.
Yes, it's a cross. Desire?
Ah,
It's
sorry.
a crossroads.
It is a Mayroon, Dagon intersection.
There we go. See? Signs.
I just...
Oh,
Oh my
Jesus.
god!
Oh no, Talos.
A little bit further away, you see a saber-toothed cat chasing down a rabbit, and after about 5 or 10 seconds of watching it, it just opens its mouth and the entire rabbit is gone.
Oh, for the love of Talos.
Head to white run, head to white run!
Do you know what I
Is that
like?
white run? No, that's south. Isn't it supposed to be...
Ah,
Yeah.
it's a saber. Please, no.
He let the rabbit go for us. Oh my goodness!
Is
Which
it
way are
still
you going?
flying? White run.
White
So
run?
yeah, south.
We're definitely not going to Markov.
I
And then-
love all the butterflies.
That way. This is where how it bifolds. The map is a lie.
Bifolds?
No, that goes up. No, down. Is it up? Look at the sign. Yeah, just making sure. White run.
Okay.
Good golly.
This one wants to make sure we are doing the right direction. This one is tired of going to the wrong places.
Wait, Run, aren't we supposed to be going to Farcrave?
Oh yeah, that's right. We're gonna go to Farkeith, aren't we?
Apparently not now.
No, stop. We'll go to Farkrith. Beep, beep, beep,
Beep.
This one got his wires all completely across because you're trying to get the white run the first time. See, this is why this one should not be given a
Who
map.
gave him the
in
map?
charge.
I don't know. He has the map. He took the map.
But this one likes maps.
No.
But this one doesn't know what they're doing.
Stop.
Hang a left, hang a left.
Riften.
Falkreath is not an option.
This one doesn't believe that.
Falkreath is further south of Whiterun.
Yes, and that's the thing. Normally we would go east to Whiterun from here and then head south to Farkreath.
Are we not?
Is there not another sign thing at the bottom there? Like, look at the... and then...
This is Helgen.
This one is very confused.
We'll go to Whiterun. Whiterun is in the middle of Skyrim.
Easy to branch out from there.
Yeah!
Okay, it's saying going to Riften, but Riften is like on the opposite end of the world.
Oh, maybe it's a long road.
Maybe
one
it
is so
just
confused.
skirts the bottom.
Osmond wants a 6-point harness for this damn cart.
Okay, you go from being able to sleep in the back of it to needing.
We're now
a
going
six-
much faster.
You're going the same speed.
Okay.
I'm going much faster.
Ah, okay.
There's the tower for Whiterun. At least this one finally recognizes the land point.
Run it over.
Holy!
Yeah, there's a giant in the road and a painted cow walking up.
That's
Yeah.
curious.
Cow.
Is it a glitch or a feature? Who knows?
It is a feature.
That's
Do you pass
No,
the giant?
do the sound of a mammoth in distress. Off into this.
I don't know what the sound of a mammoth in distress is, but I'm gonna do my best. Like.
Think of him with his balls twisted.
Off in the
Use a ghost
distance.
sound.
Oh, he just killed
Using ghost sound.
That was nice.
Go ahead and use bluff or deception. Deception, yeah.
I don't know how stupid giants are.
How strong are they?
Yes.
How strong are they? Yes.
You don't think we
That
can take him?
is 25.
Yeah, so he like perks up like a guard dog and then takes off like running in slow motion but going 5 times as fast as your horse can go. Thump, thump, thump. Clears the road.
Go.
Is the earth quaking?
Just about. Like, you hear it so loudly that you question whether or not you can feel the shakes.
Whiterun!
I am going to cast quickly, pet cash, and then false life. And I can do all of that in one round.
Good plan. Continuing on.
I see Dragon's Reach.
Oh,
Hey.
good morrow. Stop. Hello, brethren.
The longer we travel these roads of Skyrim, the more empty this land seems.
This one understands. This one has coin if you have wares.
Take a look, brother.
Alright, let's actually, I'm curious what they have. Just real quick.
In what?
Oh, I'm just curious what the inventory is.
Yes, in what?
In what category are
All
you
of it.
looking?
Okay.
This one is curious. They got the weapons, the apparel. This one is actually intrigued by your selection.
Ooh. I also am intrigued by the necklace of water breathing.
This one will look at your health potion again real quick.
Y'all do have like a billion of them.
We have a lot. As you hear them rattling around in a bag in the back.
Fair enough. This one would like to quickly look at books real quick to see if they have any new spells. Nope. That was unfortunate. Back to apparel real quick. I wanted to see how much those robes were.
Too expensive.
Not that bad. This one is close.
Was it those ones down there?
That necklace of water breathing.
It's too rich for our blood.
It is not too rich for my blood.
Oh. Fancy elf.
This is what I was gonna say. You want to get something like
She
that?
didn't blow her money on different things.
Yes.
A
I
single
didn't blow
bottle
my
of
money.
booze.
It's on the potion. It's very useful.
I bought an arrow.
I would like
One
that
single arrow.
necklace of water breathing, please.
Yes. 9.
Hey, this one's brethren. What's the price for kin?
The price for a brother is 945.
As I flashed my bling,
I hate to know what they charge
What
the
bling?
inmates.
the amulet's in. Xanathar, the one that gives me 10% discount.
The character is wearing it. It is factored in.
Ah, fair enough. This one appreciates that.
Wonderful. I will give you, minus 945. Yes?
Yes.
Where did she get all that money?
I will count it out.
That one
And-
has not spent anything.
Well, I've bought food and rooms and stuff.
Oh, I meant
But
like
not
nothing
a
big.
bow or.
Yes.
Weapons or potions. Heck, this one's been incredibly
Holy cow.
frivolous with his money, and this one still has almost 700.
I don't.
Neither do
Enjoy
I.
your underwater activities.
Thank you very much.
Oh, Kitty Man, there's a giant up the road you should
Yes.
be concerned of.
I would give you some trouble for calling us Kitty Man, were it not for your welcome recommendation of spots to avoid. If you wish to seek friends among the Khajiit in the future, Khajiit or the person's name may serve you better.
Noted. Away.
Away to who?
We're working on it.
The road.
Ah, yes, but you need to signify that to the driver as I'm holding the reins.
Please, can we go down the road? I use the word please.
Mm-hmm. But who are you referring to?
Slad, can we go down the road?
This one is enjoying
The love of
pain.
Talos.
Ha!
Yeah.
Wow. You
I will
are
just.
angsty today.
I'll just like at
He's
the
in the mood.
like just.
Hello, vigilance.
Look at that.
I'll just like kind of like be waving to them as we quickly go away. Oh my god, what is this?
Oh, you're making me yawn.
I'm not yawning.
You're too warm.
I'm
it's
not.
like
No.
7 o'clock at night. It's late.
I'm like burp, hiccuping at the same time.
Are
Trying
we
not
still
to
like mid-afternoon at this point?
Yes.
Well, then I say we
Let's
just push
deny
on all the
this
way
then.
to.
Well, let's just keep going down the road.
Yeah.
Move on down the road. Where are we
Eventually-
going?
Well, this way is to Riverwood.
This is the direction we want to go to.
This is the way.
Remember, we want to go to Riverwood.
Excuse me, hello, bonjour, excuse me.
What language are you speaking
No,
now?
just get him out of the hell of the road. We'll run him over.
Scusi!
I'll just like if we see like if we start to just
That way.
if we're going through a
road sign? I
town
didn't
or
see what the road
something.
sign said.
I didn't either. I'm just assuming this one.
Oh.
Oh, good lord.
Didn't we take the map away from him?
Yes, we did, and this one has no idea where we're going now. I just gotta choose directions because I'm the one driving.
So
Well,
if we're going past anybody, I'll just sort of like make loud noise.
Auga, auga.
This one made it to the right spot. That is
Holy Dinah, that was big.
I'm gonna make like the elk noise from
Stop.
earlier
Hold.
to try and just be like, hey, we're here.
Look at the sign.
Yeah, it's Riverwood.
They can hear your cart from a distance.
There's a
so
sign
it's-
back there.
There's not too much to worry about.
Just if the guards or something
Riverwood.
just
Fall-
seem
no,
to
Fall
be
Creek.
ignoring.
No, it's not on there. I guess
There
Fall
is no
Creek
way to get to Falkreath.
I guess it isn't good enough a town to be on the road signs. I was born there, you know.
Is it just a little pit stop?
Not
It's
really.
a town, it's a hold with a yawl and everything. I was born there.
Maybe it's a pit stop now.
Perhaps maybe we should revisit our friends we made here. At the house up the way a bit. Up to the left. At your right. Left. That way. To right. There. House.
Is this the right house?
Yeah, that's where we stayed last time.
I was thinking back to my playthrough and the other side that I went with. The door is locked. They appear not to be home at the moment.
We'll just kind of pull the cart into the fenced area. And I'll just look at the horse and be like, you did good today. You did good. Who's a good boy? And or girl.
Yes, thank you.
They are good.
I just kind of pat it and thank you, creepy, holographic horse.
I will make the horse turn its head towards, and you'll just see like sunken holes where the eyes will be.
And, like the head is awkwardly twisted.
All of a sudden, just disappears into the wind.
You concern me and confuse me, as many things about traveling these people do.
Your
Yes.
tactics confuse and frighten me.
All right, so this one would suggest: do we want to quickly go to the lumber mill and make our presence known again before we go to the inn?
The lumber mill.
the
Where-
owner of the lumber mill is who lives here.
Oh yes, I suppose.
I am just gonna stay in that little fielded area because I think I saw a few.
Chickens.
Well, there's chickens here, and I think I saw a butterfly. So I'm just gonna
I pick up the chicken.
I'm gonna unboop my
Why are you stealing
Parthenax
I'm not stealing the chicken.
from his pet cache and just sort of be like, "This is a warmer place. Here you go. Happy hunting." And
I
just
want
sort
to
of
see-
sit with him and.
He dramatic gopher looks at you, and then skitters away at a frightening speed.
I want to see if the chicken wants to be friends.
Roll animal handling. Is that a thing? No, nature. Nature.
nature?
I do have.
We will treat this as command an animal to not peck you.
I would like to designate it my hunted prey to gain a +2 on this.
Because he got nothing.
I don't have nothing. I got nothing.
What's that?
Ha! 21.
You have actually had some experience handling chickens in your day. You know the right way to hold them so that they feel safe and supported. You pick it up sort of like, football hold, just like, hey buddy.
I'm just gonna pet the chicken.
Okay. So, Jaslav then is leading
Yes.
the charge.
And what's the reason why we're going down to see the?
This is their house. We're saying we're parked here. And then
Oh.
we're going to the inn to find the horn.
Is
The lumber mill we went past.
The cornucopia?
this is the place?
To the right? Yeah, this is the town we were supposed to be.
Okay. I don't know
I
where.
think we're
Where
supposed
are
to around
you?
the
There you
field.
are. Good morrow!
Us
Oh.
again.
It's been quite some time since I've seen you lot.
We're,
And to pet
actually...
my chicken?
Well, you didn't say that you were following necessarily.
Well, I go with them to
Okay.
just football carrying the chicken.
Do you have a chicken
fetish?
You looked lonely.
Oh, okay.
I think
With the cow.
I wanted to hold the chicken.
He
Sue
couldn't.
me.
He couldn't hold the cow.
you'll return that.
I will return the chicken. He looked lonely.
This one just wanted to say we were stopped in town and was wondering if we could park our cart in your front.
Absolutely. You'll have to.
I'm sorry, John, you're breaking me. Really? That's what's gonna throw you off? I'm going to handle the freaking root cock.
Absolutely, you can park your cart in our yard, but
Thank you.
you're going to have to come back to ours for some drinks and tell us where you've been and what sort of adventuring you've been doing.
This one will greatly appreciate it. However, this one first has to just go to the inn real quick.
Threaten some people. I'll put the chicken back first.
Much appreciated.
Yeah, we don't want to hurt the chicken.
Well, we'll be seeing you then,
Thank
I'm
you.
gonna name you Todd.
Pardon?
Howard.
Yes. Thank you.
Alright, so this one will go to the inn,
I'm still not there by the by.
and this one will
Well,
stop.
he's returning the chicken.
Well, we'll go return the chicken.
Pick you up.
Just like.
Just throw it over the fence.
It does that very intense chicken run away.
Did it peck you?
It
No.
did not.
Urian,
What? You're allowed to have a pet? Why can't I have a pet? I like chickens more.
Well, that was thievery, not.
I put it back, didn't I? It's not stealing if you put it back.
But if you were going to make it your pet, then it would be stealing because you'd want to take it with you.
I can have a pet that lives here. Like it's visitation, it'd
Oh,
come-
I do a shrill whistle and just put my hand to the ground.
lizard run.
And just up and around and around and around and around your arm up onto the shoulder.
This one was
My
gonna
pet's better. And I start walking.
before you go, Arunian, this
want
one had a
the chicken.
suggestion. Before we go to the inn, I think after that long ride, we should go soak our toes, and we can find that river rock for you.
I mean, I'm okay with doing this. I can do that before
We
we
have
go.
people to threaten.
This one understands. This one's gonna go soak his toes first, though.
Why are we so interested in threatening people?
Because
Because
they
he's
took
an
the
asshole.
Because they took the horn of Jurgen Windcaller.
Okay, but do we know why they took the horn?
just give him a
They
big...
inconvenienced us!
I like cover Parthenax up a little bit and just
Okay.
scritch the puppy as we go along.
This one will go quickly soak his toes, find that rock for you, and then we'll head to
I'll
there.
join you if that's something that we're doing before we're threatening.
Well, this one
apparently
cannot
people.
threaten on very, very uncleansed toe beans. And, like, for the first time in a long time, wash up in the riverbed.
Very good.
You can't threaten people when you're not clean?
This one prefers not to. This
Oh.
one prefers to be clean before they get dirty. Therefore, the dirty just feels that much more raunchy.
Degenerate, truly.
After his first dunk under the water, he's very much a soaked cat. That's like a quarter of the size he normally is.
And then this one will prestigiate and all of a sudden become twice the size as it's...
So I'm gonna like the big wonder of Christmas child eyes, put on the necklace, focus for a little bit, and then just dunk my head under the water and just stay there for an unnaturally long time.
Bellatrix. It's always the Bellatrix that gets them.
It is a super strange sensation. It's a bit like that first step outside in the middle of winter, that sort of shock to the system, but thicker.
Jello air.
Oh.
It takes a good deal more force to breathe in and out, to take in the water and to expel it from your body. So each breath is a bit slower, but you feel very refreshed and perfectly fine.
you breathe the air.
Under there.
Mhm.
Can I find a river rock?
You can.
Wonderful.
You can even get into like the middle of the creek and get the best rocks that nobody else sees because they're not on the shore.
I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
So I'm just like standing up, so my top half is out with my face in the water. It's just the weirdest thing. And like
Can you
I'm,
get
I'm
me-
looking like yeah.
Rulian, can you get me a tactical rock?
You need a new rock.
I need a new rock.
A new throwing stone.
I need a new rock.
I'm going to lift my head, like kind of holding my breath, and then just go, I'll find you the sharpest rock I can, as it like water just like out of my mouth like a horror movie, and then stick my head back in the water before breathing again.
Yeah, the whole first sentence is just
That I can.
Yeah, so it's just that one whole breath, and I just put my head back in. But I look like a horror film right now. So
Excellent.
that's what I want.
All right.
This one's glad you picked up on his idea. Like, we are near the water now. Try out your new thing.
Didn't get that at all.
Like, oh, you needed a river stone and have a new item that specifically needs water? What a coinkydink!
Rocks collected and rest and cleaning up had. We're gonna say it's about 4 p.m. at this point.
So I just like, Osmond, here is your sharp pointy rock, and
Excellent.
here is my pretty smooth river rock.
I will name you the Rock. Put it in my pouch for
Alright.
quick draw purposes. I will look at another chicken. Is it the same chicken?
No.
I pat the chicken as I walk by.
This one is a bit more skittish. It just like
You are weird.
I'm going to get the pet chicken. I had the pet chicken as a boy.
Okay, because it's a little disconcerting.
How
That's-
much you like bird?
Bird.
They're delicious
Pretty
and
bird, pretty
nutritious. And low in calories and fat. High in protein.
Alright,
Buy chicken.
this one has one
Recognize.
request. Please do not threaten anyone yet.
Okay.
This one appreciates that.
Why?
He's kind of like grooving to the drum beat on my head.
Yep. Just little claw feet gripping onto your hair and just bobbing with you, rocking out.
This one will go to the innkeeper.
We got rooms and food, drink too. I cook. Ain't much else to tell.
Was the letter signed?
No.
Just said a friend. It said
It's like a friend or stranger.
It was a friend.
Nope, not that one.
We receive a lot of ominous, threatening letters.
A friend.
A friend.
It said ask for the ad room, yes?
Yes, it did.
I look at him and I'm like,
If you need a room, talk to Delphine. Okay. There she is. Good morrow.
I'm the innkeeper. It's my business to keep track of strangers.
This one would like to rent the attic room.
Attic room, eh? Well, we don't have an attic room, but you can have the one on the left. Make yourself at home.
All right. Thank you very kindly.
And she guides you over and opens the door for you.
I do believe it's the one behind you.
Nope.
Nope.
Right.
Nope.
No, it's this one.
It's this one. Could have swore it's that door there.
Eventually.
Oh.
But as you check out the room, she sort of like pushes you in and says, "So you're the Dragonborn I've been hearing about. I think you're looking for this." She pulls out the horn and just hands it over to Gislad, who booked the room.
Oh, mage hand it.
She says,
Then I'll hand it to the Northern man.
I have questions.
"We need to talk. Follow me." She turns on the heel and starts walking very casually.
I like stuff it in his bag. I was expecting to threaten people. I'm confused now.
This is making me feel, I'm not sure how I feel about the whole clandestine thing. So Irien is just going to sort of like, just hands casually down at her side, but slightly moving her fingers and just touching her magic readying ray of frost. Just in case.
Very
Just
good.
Slad is completely nonchalant and actually very mellow right now. We got what this one we were searching for, so.
Do we want to leave? We could leave.
No, she's not what to say, so let's go say hi.
So she leads you into another room, asks you to close the door, and then
let's give him a chance.
she approaches her cabinet. Opens it up and reveals a secret passageway downstairs.
I just want to build this without people knowing.
Why call it the attic room and not the basement?
It's a misleading.
I mean, it's an inn. They don't have attic rooms.
We don't want people thinking we have a basement either. Now,
She has a point.
I don't like any of this.
the Greybeards seem to think you lot are the Dragonborn. I hope they're right.
So we've been told.
I hope so, but you'll forgive me if I don't assume that something's true just because the Greybeards say so. I just handed you the Horn of Jurgen Windcaller. Does that make me Dragonborn too?
I would say it makes you a thief, but we're not here to point fingers, are we?
This one's just impressed.
I mean, she is trying to point fingers in some way.
Technically.
Technically!
No pointing fingers here. I
I
just
think John's reactions in the second one. You better have a good reason for dragging me here.
have some questions.
I have some.
It was the only way I could make sure it wasn't a Thalmor trap. I'm not your enemy. I already gave you the horn. I'm actually trying to help you. I just need you to hear me out.
This one's kind of agreeing with her on this one. She did give the whole.
Very well. Speak your piece.
Just know that this is all kind of creepy. Like, this is the first clandestine thing that Irene has ever come across, so she is, like, visibly uncomfortable with the situation and the secrecy.
You've never had to strangle a vampire at a dinner party. A lot messier than this.
I
A lot more clandestine, too.
That's just like if you look at her and you see the look on her face, like she's not comfortable.
Silver
with this.
cord is the
She
trick.
looks at you and she says, "If it makes you feel any better, if I wanted to kill you, I'd have done it by now."
Just Slad will just kind of like slowly lean into Urian. This one's here.
I know.
The trick is silver cord in the underwear. Hide it there.
Like I said in my note, I heard you might be Dragonborn. I'm part of a group that's been looking for you. Well, someone like you for a very long time. If you really are Dragonborn, that is. Before I tell you any more, I need to make sure I can trust you.
And you think that you could trust us if we were Dragonborn? You don't know anything about us. We could be with the Thalmor and still be Dragonborn, technically.
To be
Not
fair,
saying that we are, just saying that us being Dragonborn or not does not make you on your side or not.
Also, this one doesn't understand. If you don't trust us, why did you give us the horn?
follow-up question. How do we know how to trust you?
There's the bigger rub.
For once, we agree with Osmond.
If you don't trust me, you were a fool to walk here in the first place.
Fine, I'll bite. How did you get the horn in the first place?
I knew the Greybeards would send you there if they thought you were Dragonborn. They're nothing if not predictable. When you showed up here, I knew you were the ones the Greybeards sent, and not some Thalmor agent. The Thalmor don't know about the Horn of Jurgen Windcaller, and the Greybeards would never tell them.
Why are you looking for the Dragonborn
Again.
then? Why us? What do you need?
So, we're not Thalmor, you're not Thalmor, so what do you want from us?
Yeah.
Well, we remember what most don't. That the Dragonborn is the ultimate dragon slayer. You are the only ones that can kill a dragon permanently by devouring its soul. That is, if you're Dragonborn, can you do it? Can you devour a dragon's soul?
Shh, Parthenax. The mean lady isn't talking about you.
She raises an eyebrow when you mention his name. Where exactly did you hear that name?
I go,
And I like,
well, go on. And he just goes, my name is Parthenax. I chose it from a great lizard name. I don't know.
Very unusual, is all I can say about that. I will be keeping my eye on you.
And it's like death glaring the tiny lizard.
It's like, eye on you. Glances up at the lizard, back down to you.
I go, and I put it in its pet cache.
they,
I just see Parthenax just going,
I look at this
Yeah.
woman, and they say, they don't know who Parthenax was, the foreigners.
Quite.
as to answer your question earlier,
I'm feeling.
we
threatened.
absorbed some sort of power when the the dragon fell, so
Well, I'm going to need you to prove it for me.
I
okay.
don't feel like performing parlor tricks.
Exactly what are you not telling us? This is so much shroud. Why do people not just say what they mean?
Dragons aren't just coming back. They're coming back to life. They weren't gone somewhere all of these years. They were dead, killed off centuries ago by my ancestors. Now something's happening to bring them back to life.
Whoa,
and I
whoa,
need
whoa.
your help to help me stop it.
Do you know how crazy this sounds?
Necromancy?
Hold on a moment. Your ancestors killed the dragons. You were saying you're a blade?
I am not saying that at all. A few years ago, I thought this was just crazy when a colleague said the same to me. Well, it turns out he was right and I was wrong.
I'm just.
What makes you think the dragons are coming back to life? Like, what sort of evidence do you have of this?
I know they are. I visited their ancient burial mounds and found them empty. And I figured out where the next one will come back to life. We're going to go there and you're going to kill that dragon. If we succeed, I'll tell you anything you want to know.
Oh, just like that, willy-nilly. We're just gonna go kill a dragon.
Just like that.
I am going to transform myself into the biggest male
Nod.
Argonian with like feather frills and just that I can while maintaining my clothes because my clothes don't change, my body just does.
Lord!
And I just like I'm feeling intimidated a little bit with this, so I'm trying to project more strength, whether or
Osmond is
not
confused.
You
I
just-
have it.
You just feel like the slightest mage hand touch your pectorals, just like, oh.
In this particular case, Osmond is very much not confused.
Yes.
This one, Rurian, please.
Yes. What?
Oh. Father, I mean, mummy, I mean, this one doesn't know what to do.
Delphine sort of like raises her hand like, so, if you are the Dragonborn, you are our only hope against this dragon invasion. I'm not asking you to jump through these hoops for no reason. I need to know that you really can permanently defeat a dragon so that I know if we stand a chance, or if I need to keep looking for the real Dragonborn.
Fine, but it's extra.
You know what? This one's actually completely on board with this because, hear this one out, we need to kill dragons. Those are a threat to everyone.
And also we need to get paid. Let's not forget the coin. We're not doing this for charity.
So the bones themselves are worth quite a pretty penny. This one's first thought was, oh, the burial mounds are empty? Of course. Those bones are worth their weight in gold. However, if you said there is a burial mound in which you know the dragon will emerge from, this one wants to see it firsthand. Do you not all agree? What's the worst that can happen? We go on a nice little trip and sleep on top of a dead dragon.
I will make a bet.
This one isn't on. What? Wait.
I don't.
This one gave you money for betting. This is your chance.
I don't like traveling.
Tell you what, this one will make sure that someone will keep an eye out at night.
Okay, I'll make a bet with you. 20 gold that there's no dragon. That's a dead corpse in the mound.
10
Okay.
gold, because that's what I was given for betting.
So, are you saying
There
for 20 gold,
is-
there's no dead to alive dragon, or there's no dragon, period? This one needs to know the specifics.
I'm saying when we get there, we're gonna find nothing but a lot of old dusty bones.
Okay.
And those bones don't do anything.
Done. That's the bet, because this one believes there are bones up there. This one also believes the said bones are going to do exactly what the young lady said. So, 20 gold. Put it into a pot. Really, you throwing in 10? Which side are you going for? Live dragon or dead dragon?
Dead dragon come back to life.
Dead dragon come back to life? We got two dead dragon left. You getting in on this action?
Lazali can hold the coin. Be the impartial moderator.
I just once I run back up, go outside, go to Lydia. Lydia, we're starting a betting pool. You have two options. Nothing but dragon bones, or live dragon from said bones.
She might need a little context.
No context.
Live dragon from Bones.
Okay, you want to put any money down? We're going to try to take all of Osmond's gold.
Not all of it. I'm only betting the 20 gold. You can split.
It's 5 gold.
It would be quite dishonorable for me to bet against any member of
This
my-
one completely understands, and I will slip her 5 gold and says it's against Osmond.
Very well then, and she gives the 5 gold back.
This one runs down. Lydia's totally against you. Like, put $5 gold down. Said that there's absolutely no way she would not try to split this party away from you.
Fair enough, Delphine, you have pretty hair, but I think you're a lunatic. So let's go.
I'm actually gonna write down the 25 gold.
Oh no, I fully expect this as a bet.
Wait a minute, you're writing down the 25 gold?
Oh, like minusing it off mine, because I gave Lydia the 5 gold for the betting.
So he's marking it off of his amount to be put in the pool, which you are keeping track of.
Okay, that's what I was wondering. That I thought he was adding it.
No. So you also have my 10 gold and his 20.
Okay, like those aren't equal amounts, so
I know. This one's just enjoying the fun.
okay.
Well, it's mid-afternoon, but it's not too far away we're going. It's just to Kynes Grove. I really don't want to waste any time. We should get there as soon as possible.
Fine.
This one agrees. Is it within walking distance, or do you think we should take our horse and cart? Oh, we have no horse right now for the day, unless this one casts a spell again.
It's within walking distance. It may begin to be about dusk by the time we get there. Hopefully
This
we
one's
can
okay with that.
Be a bit sooner.
In the off chance she's right, maybe don't burn the spell slot.
This one agrees. All right, pitter patter. Let's get at her.
Let's go kill a dragon.
Osmond, do not deny me that you want to kill something.
I would totally kill a dragon. I'm just A, not saying it's gonna happen, B, not saying I'm gonna kill it for free.
Yes, you're not going to.
Well,
This one will pay you in services.
No, maybe.
You would rather the big Argonian. I completely agree with you. I would rather have the big Argonian.
Not like that.
This one is curious. When you change form, do you prefer the pronouns of what you become or what you originally were? This one's actually curious. This one does not want to fuck up.
You know, I've never
Thought of it.
Or would you
Really
prefer just
thought
a
of that?
neutral one?
I think if I'm female, sticking with female. I think if I'm a dude, it's complicated and I don't know. I'll have
Tell
to
you
think
what,
about that.
this one we'll experiment. This one we'll use those male pronouns for the meantime. If they feel good, we'll continue on. If they don't, we will move on. Thank you, Daddy. As this one just walks away.
Oh, Dallas. I need to go to confessional after this.
She just shakes her head and says, I've just got to get my traveling gear and then we can head out.
This one will go up straight to the barkeep while she's getting changed. How much for 2 bottles of mead for the road?
2 bottles of mead, 10 gold.
This one's going to enjoy. And I'll just look to Osmond. I'll give him a bottle. Clink. Cheers.
Sure.
Look. I'll
Holy
just take a
cow,
couple
she
swigs,
got
put the cork
dressed
back on.
All right. A couple sips of mead, and you are on the road.
Hmm?
Lydia just quickly goes in to knock on the door of the people who you're leaving the cart with and says, hey, sorry, gotta run. Watch the cart. Thanks. Great. Bye.
Lydia,
Yes.
are you going to come with us?
Yes.
To the dragon?
Dragon.
So this face, I've never been Argonian and they don't really have lips.
Oh, you just kind of open and aim. This is why Argonian's bottles are less spouty and more just shotgun blast.
Fair enough.
All right. I think that is a perfect spot for us to take a break. Folks at home, we will be back in 15 minutes. That's 7:27. And for those of you who've played the game before, you may know what's coming up next, so it should be good.
Osmond knows he's going to lose this bet. John knows Osmond's going to lose this bet.
We'll see you all shortly.
This is why this one's...
Welcome back to Daedra and Deathclaws. If you're just joining us, we have journeyed to Riverrun to see who took the Horn of Jurgen Windcaller. It was promptly returned. And now our party has been tasked with following Delphine here to a burial mound at Kynesgrove to see if they can truly absorb the soul of the dragon and prove to her they are indeed dragonborn.
I didn't even have to threaten.
I know, poor thing.
No, that's not the bad thing. I just didn't have to.
You seemed like you were really looking forward to it.
I was mad.
Osmond, think of it this way. You'll be able to threaten a dragon within a matter
Oh,
of hours.
sure. We're gonna threaten the dragon. Yeah.
Alright, Delphine, lead the way.
I've killed lots of monsters, and monsters just don't. Well, vampires spring out the ground, but you know what I mean.
She actually says, we'll probably be better served actually just to go to Whiterun and hop a cart, because it's just south of Windhelm. It's a little bit further than we can get now that I get out and I see where the sun is in the sky.
Well, we have a cart we could just take as far as we need.
Oh, well that would work excellently.
But that means you have to cast the spell again.
It is what it is then. If we want to get there before sunfall.
I'd rather not fight the dragon in the dark.
Is there anybody with a horse in the town? Or maybe we could hook that cow up to the cart and the cow...
Oh, the chicken! Use this.
This one is fine, and I crack my knuckles. This one is
Can-
fine.
But we might need your
Please,
juice.
We won't. He's fine. I'm sure he's got lots of other spells he can do.
Not really.
I
but
make
this-
cilantro.
I said
the
I
face.
believed in him and he had lots of other spells he could
Yeah,
use.
this one appreciates. I pressed the easy way.
Electro.
All right.
Oh, you have.
I will spend my last second level spell slot and make the horse again.
Very good.
He lasts for only 8 hours, so it was gonna run out anyway earlier.
Be a giant chicken.
This one will actually make the horse have a yellow, because I can't change the shape of it. It's gonna have a yellow, like, mouth area, red and brown body with, like, a bright red mane going up that's sticking up straight.
I am delighted.
Very well done.
And it just looks at you and goes,
I am delighted.
Just to aid in getting her where she needs to be, we're going to fast travel to Windhelm's Stables, which you have been to before, and then we'll proceed from there.
Because when they're gonna kill a dragon, apparently.
So, she points out the way to you, left here, right there, so on and so forth.
These
as
are the
you,
people that we don't like, are they?
Mhm.
Aren't
This is
they?
why we didn't even come here. We were just going right past.
As you ride like the wind, and it is due south of your current position.
At least it's a pretty.
We will take the cart to about here.
Yeah, there's a pretty
Unhook.
big rock that we can't go past.
She will have taken you by road directly to Kynesgrove, so we'll just sort of, through the theater of imagination,
Ooh.
place the cart on the road whenever we find it.
I think that's a road. Hey, look, it's a road.
Boom. It's like it was meant to be.
Bum-ba-da-dum-ba-da-da-da.
Just lad.
Mm-hmm.
Asked you a question
Pretty
from
flowers
earlier.
on the side of
Are
the
you
road
still
that
brr?
seem like they're glowing.
Slud, in reference to your question from earlier.
Mm-hmm.
I like when she talks like that. Me, John, likes when she talks like this one.
I think I myself am still Aryan, still female. This is more of a mask. So if I'm if we're in the wilds, just us, kind of a thing. Oh nah, I make a distressed elephant noise off in the distance, like I did the last time.
That is
Say
highly
your-
impressive.
Your previous roll is enough to make them turn their heads as you can.
As the guy casually walks by. Hello, traveler.
He's gonna get annihilated.
So I will continue by saying that I think if we're off in the distance, and I'm just keeping this up in case we need it for later, then, you know, calling me she. But if we're in town, especially if we're trying to keep up a facade,
This one
Then-
understands.
whatever gender I'm presenting as.
That might be confusing.
Not at
I
all.
know I was confused. Emotionally.
Aurelian goes by she. If she's pretending to be somebody else in town, which she is using it as deception, then we refer to her what she is showing. But she is a she.
I would think that it might be a little bit, this is me, it might be a little bit confusing for y'all, because I'm not changing, but
Can you put on a hat?
Wait. Argonian.
Wear a hat. Do you have a hat? Not enough. Well, we'll get you a hat for
We
next
have
time.
horns. We're Argonian now.
She's horny.
but it should be, I would assume that it would be not, well, best of luck.
We're flying!
We've been blown off course a little bit. Or
So if we are,
significantly.
You're supposed to go north.
if you are in a different form, is your name the same? Or if you change forms, you need to tell us what your name is.
If I ever go back to a Nord or any sort of Imperial / whatever, my name will be Earl,
If you're a guy.
if I'm a dude.
I heard a
Yeah.
I heard a dragon noise.
dragon.
You have seen the dragon in the sky, circling around.
Oh no. I'm about to lose a bet and maybe die. I'm mad about one of those.
The dragon is circling about up the hill just behind Kynesgrove here.
Oh, is that
Oh my
person
goodness,
dead?
there's a dead person.
No, there isn't.
Yes, there is, and he's naked.
I think we might have dispatched him.
No, I don't think we have dispatched any of the Stormcloaks.
Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and say that that dude's not there.
Okay.
But you see that, and so you know duty calls.
All right, unhook the horse real quick. I hop onto the magical saddle. I am going. This one is going to ride this steed into battle. This one is terrified from the power of.
Did you see all the pretty flowers, the shiny flowers?
With the power of. They all shall bow to me.
Before we go, do you have a mandolin? Do you have a stringed into lute?
Yes, of course, I can play that.
No, I can.
Oh.
Just I thought we weren't caught, but I could.
No, this one just plays the
I
cock, and
weirdly
I gesture to my horse.
I weirdly am trained in performance. I did not know I was, and I looked at my stats, and yeah, I am.
You're
Not
all alone. You
nature.
got nothing
I'm
better
a
to do.
ranger who's not trained in nature, but performance.
Hey,
So
well,
are we
you're by
gonna
yourself.
just go up this hill
Yes!
and just storm into battle, or are we
Kill a
gonna
dragon.
try to do a plan, or or we?
Step 1, make the plan. Step 2, execute the plan. Step 3, do not follow the plan at all. Step 4, throw out the plan, start again.
Well, I mean, the plan never works, so.
You just see Osmond like pulling out like potions, like yeah, well, I'm gonna go right, like pulls let up, gug, 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 gug.
Which potions are you consuming?
Potion of the Warrior, +1 to attack and damage, and
For how long?
10 seconds.
it does not say. Oh, for 60 seconds. I don't do that.
All right, I say we just go.
Not yet. I'm going to do that eventually.
This one will be the distraction with my giant horse.
Do we have what's-its?
What's it?
The lady.
You hear the
Lydia.
dragon in the sky shouting.
Or the
It's
other
hard to
lady?
make out at this distance, but as you approach, it gets louder and louder.
I'm gonna duck behind that tree.
Okay,
Or
Osmond,
I gotta sneak.
if I'm going to be honest with you, you guys are going to start sneaking. This one's like on horse. This one's going to be honest for you for a second. Technically, we just see a live dragon. We don't see dead to alive yet. So you could still be winning a bet.
We shall see.
This one likes to be a big distraction. Now ride in!
All right.
We're going to die here.
Maybe I'll come behind this tree. Like I'm gonna keep going until I'm close and
Being sneaky.
yeah. Ooh, under that rock there.
Oh, jeez. Oh, this is the one from Helgen. Oh, hell. Hey!
Saluknir, Zilgrod duva ulse, Sventid vo.
Hey, you stop that! I said stop. Oh, hell, I'm gonna lose a bet. You.
As his wings beat like a hurricane, you can hardly hear yourself think, let alone
Hey!
your impotent shouts up to this enormous dragon.
As we see the dragon emerge from the ground, I just like lean over, like.
Son of a bitch.
I'm like. Oh.
So now we've got two dragons?
The dragon crawls out of the ground and begins to reconstitute itself. The dragon in the sky calls out further,
Alduin, Thuri, Bantid vokira sulitseun kruzik, Ge Saluknir kalimir,
Should we maybe be going after that one that is just
Fulose
forming?
do.
Yeah, that's what this one's going for.
Dunukarav need no duv dohi.
Maybe before it
You
becomes
do
a real
not
dragon.
even know our tongue, do you? Such arrogance to take for yourself the name of Dova.
Hey, I didn't want this in the first place.
Saluknir, Kridar Yuri.
he flies away as the other dragon takes flight.
Oh, hell.
Why the hell didn't we start shooting it while they were doing that?
Hello!
Oh, there he is.
And now, we will go.
Oh yeah, no, I just Arian throughout this whole thing, and the dragon speech is just like
Ow, 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 ow.
it's too much, it's too loud. Her heartbeat is thumping a little bit erratically.
Are you getting the?
Probably, because every other time that we've come across any draconic language stuff, my face has done its.
You are
White
more
button.
dragon than usual right now. Do you feel angry? Do you feel mean?
We're gonna war!
Do you feel like
I'm a
a,
lightsaber!
do you feel like a bad dragon?
Generous, the lot of you. And then the viewers
I've been holding that joke for months!
Any viewers at home who understood that joke are degenerates too.
Enough! We're not insulting people about their choices of toys.
All right.
I am a degenerate, for the record then.
Yes.
So, let's get this party started. We will roll initiative.
Nice.
Now I'm sneaking.
Less great.
Does that mean that I use my?
Yeah, you were staying sneaky the whole time,
Yeah.
so I'll let you use that. You can have been doing the scout action so that you can use your stealth as your initiative.
23.
Ha! 24!
16.
12.
Like the age of my,
Oh,
my
dear.
maturity.
First in the initiative order,
next round.
Sorry, who had the 16? Very good.
Just lad.
This
Come on,
one.
buddy.
All right,
Yeah, just lad.
John, if you would be so kind to put the dragon marker on the dragon. We've got
Ooh.
Lazalia about here behind that tree. I can see that a bit more clearly. And then we'll say the other three just kind of like around here.
Hello.
I was gonna since I'm on horseback, I'm just like trying to run ahead. I'd probably be a little bit farther.
You are in front, definitely. About double the distance in front of the other ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
That seems good.
Yeah.
Osmond's irritatedly walking like, oh.
I just lost $20.
We'll use the finest one available. Perfect.
Little bitty one.
So, in awe of the dragon that nearly tore you apart at Helgen, blown back by the power of his shouts, you're just coming to your senses as this dragon takes to the air, and as its first action, it swoops around and comes in for a strafing run, breathing fire at Jaslad, Iruian, and Osmond. I'm going to need a reflex save from the three of you. I believe, Jaslad, you can use the horse's reflex save.
I can use a hero point for that.
I don't think so.
Osmond spends a hero point for that.
Oh, I
Rookie
just
hero-
rolled a natural 20.
Nice.
That went from a 8 to a 25.
All right.
So that is a 28
Okay.
reflex save.
Jaslad.
23.
All right. Iruian will take half damage. The two of you will take full damage.
At 25?
Yes, sir. 31 points of fire damage.
15 for me.
15 for you. As he strafes above you and just coats this entire strip in flames. They're relatively short-lived. It's not so much like he's breathing a flammable liquid onto the ground. It's just more like, you know, from a blowtorch.
Like a spray, like a hairspray bottle with a lighter in front of it.
Precisely.
Yep. And the horse is gone.
1 damage.
Shite.
Your reflex save was good enough.
Oh,
You
it automatically fails all saves.
No, your reflex save was good enough. You land on your feet when the horse disappears beneath you.
Oh no.
Yeah, so that 31 points of damage, and then for the dragon's end of turn movement, we're gonna say it's about here.
How torched is my cloak?
Quite. But from there, we'll move on to Iruian.
Alright, Arian is going to hiss the most Argonian angry hiss possible and just fire an acid arrow at it. I have 120 foot range. Is it within range?
Yes, definitely.
Okay.
It's just barely past your position.
Good. Just checking because if I needed to, I would go for a little bit more. That's a 19. You have been rolling. Thank you. Very well tonight. So that is.
32.
Yeah, 32. To hit.
32. 32 will definitely hit.
Wonderful. 1, 2, 3. Doesn't crit.
Does not crit.
Okay.
Lazalia will be there.
15. 25 points of acid damage, and I also get I'll do the persistent when it's its turn.
Okay, 25 points of acid damage, you say?
Yep.
Very good.
What about Lydia?
That is a good question. We also have
Delphine.
Delphine. Thank you. Yeah, it's going to give us a 1 and a 2, like in here. Well, just for the sake of not backtracking, say they were just outside of the reach of the fire. 1 is Delphine, 2 is Lydia.
Do we want to have the dragon as 8 then on the initiative tracker, just so that we have a?
That makes sense.
Okay, so how far away is the dragon from me?
From you, that's about 50 feet plus 20 feet in the air, maybe 70 feet.
Okay,
roughly.
so I can hit it. Now I was sneaking and I'm hidden,
Yes.
so I get extras, right?
Yes. It is flat-footed, which allows you to use sneak attack damage if you hit it.
Okay, so it was breathing fire, so I am going to take out one of my ice arrows.
Very good.
And I am going to wing at it. Or not swing at it.
Swing!
I'm going to shoot it!
That's an interesting way to chuck an arrow.
So that is a. Sorry. Blah. It is a 27.
That'll hit.
27 will hit.
You assumed a lot there.
No, because I have
Okay.
I got a 32. So if the dragon's AC was
1d.
22 or lower, then I would have gotten a critical hit. But I didn't get a critical hit.
1d6.
Therefore,
Its AC could have been 30.
so it's somewhere between.
So 8 and 6
We
is
know-
14.
It's less than
14 points of
27.
damage?
That's all we
Yeah.
know so far.
How much of that is the ice?
6.
And don't forget, did you add your sneak attack to it?
No, I didn't.
Aha.
Which is another d6, right?
It's probably more at this point.
I am.
Pew pew pew.
We're a little rusty.
I will look it up for
Yes.
you real quick.
And I don't know that you've ever actually gotten a sneak attack off.
No, I don't get anything more until the 5th.
You know you should have like
5th,
at level
11th, and 17th.
1. You should have like sneak attack at level 1.
No, she's if
Sneak attack.
she increases
Up
the
Yeah,
die.
2
extra
on the
1d6,
sneak
yeah.
attack.
Yeah. Now that level 5 it goes up. See?
Yeah.
5, 11.
We're not level 5.
Yeah. You're right. You're right. 100%. I'm thinking Pathfinder 2nd edition where it was like every second level.
This is
16
Pathfinder
First,
2nd edition.
first edition. My God, my brain is melted.
16 points of damage as your arrow sinks into its hindquarters.
Does it look like it did anything?
I mean, it's hard to tell at the speed it's flying through the air, but you feel pretty confident you got a hit in, and that's all you can really determine at the moment.
Okay, so I'm going to do it again, but I'm going to try a lightning arrow this time.
Okay.
Nice.
And I suppose I can't sneak, can I?
It won't be a sneak attack anymore. You have announced your presence.
Does it know where I am? So that would be 23.
You know what you could do? You could hide for an action, then pop up again for your last one.
With a 23, your first shot hit. As you try to line up the second shot, it's getting too far away. You didn't quite lead it well enough, and it's just behind its tail.
Ooh.
Swing and a miss. So close.
Okay.
Above 20, so it's
24.
24 or
24,
26.
25, 26.
24, 25, 26 is what we're aiming for.
Boy.
What are
Third
you
action.
gonna do?
Whip a rock.
I'm going to hide for my
Go!
Third action.
third
she hides.
action.
That brings us to Delphine, who's going to draw a bow from her position. She is going to make a bit of a tactical retreat towards the burial mound. She just wants to like peek into it, but also spread out a bit. And then she looses an arrow upwards towards the dragon.
Oh, I guess I didn't take my third action on my turn.
Oops. Unfortunately, it's just moving too fast. It's a hard target to hit, so she misses. Next up is Gislad.
Gislad is going to just look up the dragon standing in the open and just go, somehow one hand crack his knuckles. And as he releases it, the shimmer that you saw early with the protection from the elements sheens really bright and almost looks like ethereal armor for a second, as I'll cast Sanctuary on myself.
Okay.
And then as my third and final action, I'll just look at my allies. 'Tis a glorious day to kill a dragon! different thoughts. Different thoughts. And I
Sanctuary
will-
means they need a will save to
They need a
attack?
will save. So if they go to attack me, will save, and then depending on how well they roll, things happen.
Okay.
So you just inspired courage?
And then I
Yes.
inspire courage.
Are we all within range?
I think so. It's 60 feet.
Then definitely.
Oh yeah, I hit everyone, Lydia
Absolutely.
included, and Delphine.
Osmond is next.
Osmond will designate the dragon his hunted prey
No shit.
No!
unsuspectingly, and will like do like a runner's like shot put. He's got his rock in his hand. He's gonna.
Oh my
he's
god,
gonna
you're
haul
gonna
ass.
use the rock?
Watch, is the dragon?
That's
in
the
the
dragon
air.
there.
Yep.
It's in the air. How high is it in the air?
I said 20 feet off the ground.
Yeah, Osmond's gonna get like right underneath it and just like wind
Aim for the
it
nuts!
and just wrench it with the freaking rock.
Arurian in a deep.
It's a 20.
My god, your killer rocks and
Instead of hitting the nuts, you somehow get right up the shaft.
All right, what is
This is not how the anatomy of a wizard works,
28
actually.
will hit.
I know.
Okay. But and because it was a natural 20, it automatically ups
29.
its
Yes,
success
that
rate.
will actually be a critical hit.
So when you do that, when you're like running and like starting to do that shot put thing, Arurian's gonna be like, "Oh come on, I just got you that rock," and then see it hit and go, "Fair."
Max damage on the D. It's only a D4, but still a roll of 4.
Which is 8.
Which
because
is
it's a critical hit.
8. So that's 18 points of damage
Did you
with a
double my
rock.
+1 on it too?
Oh no, I didn't double the plus. So that's 20 points of damage with a fucking just.
So you get the spin on it like a proper shot put, you know? And then
Oh
at
my
last
God.
you release it, you throw it as best you can. Pow! Right in the cloaca. It's lodged in there, it's uncomfortable. You see it drop 5 feet almost immediately as it like awkwardly tries to catch itself and wheel about.
Doesn't it have to make a check because it's flying?
I don't think
I mean,
so.
it's a dragon. I would
it
say
has a
it
fly
just.
speed. I'm just being flavorful here.
Fair enough.
And I'll just pull, and I'll just like go to grab my, like put my hand on my sword, but not pull it. And be like, and that was with a rock.
Wait until I show you my boot!
I do have my boot of dragon slaying.
And it's just
Lazalia,
equipped, thank you.
Lazalia can see that of all of you, Gislad seems to be the most roasted. So she's going to run towards you for one action. Action 2, pull a health potion from her belt pouch. And action 3, pour it down your gullet, if you're willing to receive it.
Just like choke, choke, choke.
You were meaning Lydia is gonna do that.
No.
Oh yes, Lydia, the other
Just
elf.
lad.
Sorry,
Nope.
Now-
Number 1 stays. Number 2
Two
goes.
I
yellow.
was confused. I did the initiative. And
How much?
I just need to find a D8. There we go. 7 points of healing to Gislad.
Okay.
And she just sort of mutters something about can't let Thanes die on my watch.
Poor Lydia.
And I look at Lydia. Thank you. Get the fuck out of here, they're open!
The dragon is going to wheel about from its current position, sort of loop around the bottom, back towards the 4 of you that are in a relatively neat line. He's still down here, John.
Nope.
Breathing fire, or attempting to. He's going to make that will save because your sanctuary is in the line of fire.
I don't believe it does not save me against area effect. Creatures attempt to attack the target. Yeah, well, sorry, yeah, he's attempting to attack me. So yeah.
All right.
attack's an attack.
Will save of 18.
I believe my DC is higher than that.
Yeah, I think you're.
I haven't yet. Yeah, no, it's a fail. So, the creature can attack the target and waste the action. It can't attempt further attacks against the target this turn.
All right, that's fair. So it charges up its fire, and I'm gonna say it starts dragging it along the ground, and as it raises its head to sweep across everybody, it is gonna get Osmond and Aruian. But as it raises the angle towards you, and it's like the sanctuary hits its cone of vision, it just it has to turn, and it sort of cancels its fire before it gets to you. So I need reflex saves from Osmond and Aruian.
Your inspire does nothing for reflex, yeah?
Dear.
13!
13?
Yep. The dice gods giveth, and the dice gods taketh away.
So that's going to be a 24 for me.
Unfortunately, you
One
both
off.
fail, and it's going to be an even 30.
You're both down.
Not
Not
quite. Ooh, real close there.
Thank
And-
goodness I had false life on myself from earlier.
At the end of its movement, the dragon is going to be about
John.
here.
Sorry, I'm just figuring out how dead I am.
Yeah, right about there, and it's actually we're gonna put it here. It's taking a wide loop around this time. Even further. Right there. Yeah.
I killed your cousins with these boots.
Next will be Iruian.
My question
Oh,
to
the
you.
persistent damage.
Oh, right. That is 5 more acid damage.
All right. Noted.
I am going to move my full 25 over the heck this way, however far that gets me.
That's gonna be about here.
Wonderful. Is he within 120?
Yes.
Wonderful. Ah! More screaming in that, more hissy screams of the Argonian. And I'm going to... I am going to re-roll that with
Use
the
a hero
hero point. And I rolled the exact same bloody thing.
Yep.
That's a 20.
That is going to be a 19.
1?
No, I've already got it.
A 19, unfortunately. It's hard to lead against a laterally moving target. You do your best, but by the time your acid arrow is there, the dragon is gone.
That's okay, it still has some persistent acid on it. Woohoo!
Yes, it does.
We have to roll to see if the persistent damage continues.
Do we?
And it does not continue.
Okay.
It's like a d20 with a 75% chance kind of thing.
I have no idea.
Next is Lazalia.
Is that all of your...
Yes, because I moved, which is 1, and then my acid arrows are 2.
Oh, okay. I am pretty sure I'm outside the 110. Is that correct?
2 rulers. You're about 120, 130 maybe. Yeah. 120 on the dot, I will say.
Stealth up a bit. Use an action to get closer, then shoot.
Using all 3 actions to shoot has not served you greatly in the past.
No, but I'm trying to decide whether I heal or I go after it. Like, how bad do my allies look?
Iruian and Osmond are now the worse for the wear. Jaslad had some healing. His fur has regained some of its color. But Osmond is little more than a corpse on legs. Whereas Iruian, she's still got a fighting chance.
He's real mad about that rock in his cloaca.
Wouldn't you be?
Talk about stuck in your craw.
And you were talking about a pointy, jagged one too.
Oh yeah,
So
that was some
Yes.
sort of rock.
I think that should have persistent damage
Persistent
too.
damage.
It's just like...
I'm gonna sneak up.
Okay, where to?
Sneak is only half of your movement,
Yes,
so...
And how far away is he?
120.
So you just need to get 10 closer.
Yeah. So, is there a rock or something there? Maybe I'm hiding there.
You know what? You can crouch decently enough. There looks to be a pile of rocks there. You can figure something out.
Sort of
Plus-
like duck behind your allies.
Plus, it's not facing you right now. It's in the midst of a big turn, so I'll give it to you regardless.
Now, is that the whole amount of my movement?
What's your movement speed?
25 it should be.
Yeah.
Which halves
So
to...
yeah, that'll be your full movement, give or take.
So maybe I want to be a little more over here so I'm not right in line with my allies.
Yep.
And I'm going to take out another lightning arrow.
Yeah, you will.
And I am going to just pop up and shoot it. it. I had my eyes on it, so I know where it's going. I know how fast it's going. I am tracking that puppy, and I'm gonna shoot it with my lightning arrow. No, I'm not.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
This is expensive.
Trying to get a shot?
That was 24.
Yes, unfortunately a 24. Oh,
Did you add my one
Hold
from
on.
Inspire?
Hold on.
with a sneak attack, a 24 is sufficient because it is counted as flat-footed.
26.
You got it!
Oh!
26. 26.
Okay, so that
That figures
is
two.
this and
Yeah.
that and one of those.
It's not 23.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
No, if it was AC 25.
That's
23 or
10, and
24,
5 of it was lightning.
10 and 12 if it was like
Now I'm observing it. Does anything happen when the lightning arrow hits it?
Again, it is 110 feet away and moving 120 feet around.
And it also looks like there's a bit of a storm going on.
So like, it is a blur. You're pretty confident you hit it. You saw the sparkle of electricity on there. That's all you can really get out of
So,
that.
did you add the sneak attack and all that? I mean, sneak attack damage?
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's 2, 3. That was 3. No, it was only 2.
Yeah, that's only your second lightning arrow.
Yeah.
So you have one more action.
I'm gonna hide.
Okay. Next up is Delphine, who, seeing the sheer damage this fire can do, she's going to move to a more tactical position. She sees it coming around like this, so she's going to take cover behind this rock. She's going to poke out, take a shot, and then just like
Yep.
hunker down behind that rock to protect herself against the fire.
Don't forget my +1.
Unfortunately, it's too fast, and like, she is an exceptional warrior, but dragons are something else.
Some dragon slayer you are!
Gislad is next.
Alright, Gislad is just gonna look towards allies. We got this! We can do it! And I'll inspire courage, and then I will look back towards Osmond with my hand out, and you'll see like similar energy that's crackling around my chest start flowing to my hand. And I will ready Sanctuary to when I can touch him.
Okay.
Am I allowed to do that? This is a 2 action to cast a spell.
Yeah, I think so. But what is your third action?
Inspire.
1, 2, and inspire.
Oh, got you. Sorry.
Yeah. So I'm like holding it out to like Osmond's hand, like, take my hand!
Yep, I'll allow that.
That's it for me.
Osmond is next.
How many potions can I drink around?
1 per action.
One
Well,
per
you
action,
have to
and
pick
then
up.
it's an action to ready each of them.
So it'd take you 1 potion a turn. Action, action.
And then you could prep 1 so that you could get 2 potions the next turn, effectively. Or use your movement to get to Gislad.
I'm gonna use my movement. I'm gonna pull out a potion, run to Gislad, and I'm gonna drink one of the potions, the potion of the warrior.
Okay, I will allow the high 5 to be a free action, so that you get the sanctuary.
Yep.
And
you
which
now
potion
have
are you?
you have Sanctuary on you.
And which potion are you drinking?
Warrior.
Yeah, you know what?
Do the warrior, trust me.
Yeah, but I'm also at play.
Yeah, that's why I have Sanctuary on you.
Okay, fine. I'll take the warrior.
Come on, let's go balls to the walls.
And Osmond drinks it. Is just like
Do
ah.
you think a potion will heal you more than 30 points?
It's true. And yeah, he's gonna get all like black veins go down his neck, and his neck's all bulgy. His eyes are bloodshot. He's all roided out.
Yep. He's swole. He's swole. Next up is Lazalia, who...
Lydia?
Lydia.
Lydia.
Somebody else.
Lydia, run, hide.
Or no.
Like, 1 second, and then she pops another potion, jams it in your face, and runs away.
Kind of her.
That'll be 4 points of healing.
Hey, it's better than a kick in the teeth.
So she is going to also take a position behind these rocks for cover.
Johnny boy.
Number 2.
Number 2.
Number 2.
Behind these rocks for cover, yeah.
So just updating the
Yeah.
almost me dead.
Now I understand why I'm like, a potion's not gonna heal the damage.
So, on its turn, the dragon is going to wheel around in a wide loop. It's going to sweep past Delphine and towards Gislad and Osmond. Its it sort of opens its 2 feet, claws at the ready, and it's going to attempt to attack each of the 2 of you. First, I'm going to roll the attack on Jaslad. That is a lot to hit.
Will save first, though.
Oh, it.
Sanctuary lasts a minute is not concentration.
Okay.
Will
then
save.
I will be fair and not use that excellent roll for the will save because that's not what I was rolling for. 23 on the will save.
Makes the DC. He hits me.
So we'll do the will save for Osmond while we're at it. More than that, 30.
Makes the DC.
So it readies its 2 claws. It's ready to grip onto the both of you. Claw attack on Jaslad. 25 to hit.
Hits me.
Don't
Right.
worry, I'm around. I'll get you.
17 points of slashing damage. I don't like slashing. It's going to be piercing for this attack because it is gripping you with its claw.
Okay, let me have a second. I can't do math apparently.
Osmond, it's going to be a 27 to hit you.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Yeah?
100 feet.
That is going to be 17 points. And you're alive still?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you are going to automatically fail this. Or, no, he is making an athletics check against your
Can I just go limp
fortitude
and like
DC to pick you up.
Okay.
7, 20.
My fortitude DC?
Yes.
Oh yeah, it got me.
I don't even think I can.
No, that's what I'm saying. You auto fail.
Yeah.
Because you're unconscious. So with that, he has the 2 of you in his claws. He's still just, 20 or 30 feet off the ground, not terribly high up. But he swoops to about this position
Damn, he's got a lot of movement for one action.
with the 2 of you in his clutches.
Flying.
It's
Yeah,
120 feet.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's a dragon.
That's still. Damn.
Up next is Urian.
So if he was behind.
Do you want to stick your magnets on the paper with him?
Oh, jeez.
You're riding a
Look
dragon!
at that. Hey, look at that. It stays on.
So if he was over here going this way,
Yep.
and I am here, you say his movement is 120, not that I know that, then he should technically still be within my range because he's moved, and my range for the spell that I want is 120, even though that this looks like roughly 120.
That is a very fair description. He's going to be about here, just barely past where he picked them up.
Okay.
And that is much clearer to be in your range.
Thank you.
Yep,
Okay,
good catch.
my last
Do it.
second
Don't
level
hit me.
spell. I don't. If the dragon falls, you're dead anyways. It's fine.
Well, it's
Okay.
only 20 feet.
I'm unconscious and already like dying.
Yeah.
I have another character. Don't worry.
So I'm going to try my hardest to just hiss and cast acid arrow again.
A strange axis that somehow found
That
each
was
other
a
again.
yeah. That's a yeah. That's a yeah.
That's a yeah!
That's a natural 20.
Very good. That will then
I'm so glad you don't have neighbors.
end up being a critical hit for sure.
Fuck yeah!
Oh yeah. Okay, that is absolute
I
balls.
give my son the rock I killed this dragon with.
Okay.
That's
So
only
that
if we
is
kill it, we
6.
can find it.
I rolled 1, 2, and 3. 1 second. I get another. There we go. So 6 plus 16 is 22, 44.
Want to know how many hit points it had left?
44?
44.
Oh, this is bad.
So I'm just going
Actually,
to.
it'd be more than that because my +1 from Inspire.
It would be 46.
All right.
So I'm going to. Can I how do this? How do this? So I'm going to just like praise, and I am just like yelling as angrily as I can in my mother tongue, which is Bosmerus, the elf language, and I am going to yell, "Drop them!"
Please don't.
as my form. Like, as I'm doing this and releasing the arrow, my form shimmers back, shrinks back, and just sort of like seems like it dissolves from my body as I'm just in a rage shooting.
I dig it.
Now, he would just pick them up and he's just rising, so he's not 20 feet in the air now. He just picked
No,
them
drop
up.
my ass.
I will give you 10 feet in the air.
Okay.
Your acid arrow lands with a vigorous splash up its spine right at the wing connection point, and the sockets of the wings just sort of like weaken and fall loose as it starts to awkwardly spiral to the ground. I will give the remaining people in turn order a chance to react before it hits the ground, because movement only happens on your turn.
I still have movement,
Okay?
because I still have one action. So I am going to run towards the dragon.
Okay.
My full 125 feet. My full 25 feet.
About 5 feet back from there.
What? Watch off falling corpses?
No, I have nothing that I can do to save your asses. So I'm just getting as close as I can to provide medical assistance.
Lazalia will be next.
We get one action?
One turn.
One turn.
In
Which
the
is
turn
3
order.
actions.
So it's basically just plummeting straight down.
Well, it'll
It's
be
got
going
a lot of
forward.
forward momentum. It's probably going to hit those trees dead ahead of it.
Okay, I'm just gonna stay where I am. There's nothing I can do. The only thing I was thinking maybe was clipping it with an arrow to try and get it to spin, but I don't think I would have enough force to do that.
Okay, fair enough. Delphine is going to run as close to the dragon as she can get. All 3 move actions will get her right up against it. Gislad.
Osmond. Wakey, wakey.
Don't wake me up for this. I don't want to see my impact.
Wakey, wakey, as I'll cast Soothe on you.
Oh, great.
Hopefully the damage will be better than what you take.
Does that have any somatic component?
Soothe?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So, I'm going to need an athletics check from you to
Okay.
break free of the grip in order to do it.
Even if I'm being gripped, I'm picturing bear claws, I can still move my fingers.
I will give you a significant advantage,
Done.
especially given the fact that it is dead at
And
the time.
loosening.
Okay, so you said
Athletics.
athletics.
Yes.
-1 to that. 5. Nope.
No, I'm afraid I can't give it to you with a 5. The grip is still firm, and just like the trying to do it down here, it's not quite the same.
Fair enough. Then I just
I don't
look
want
at
to see this. Like,
That and,
We're going down.
and he might even be on the wrong side of you too, because that could very well be your nubbin side.
I tried.
You did. Good try.
I'm listening to down. Sugar, we're going down by Fall Out Boy.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Down, down, and
We are going to get a dying roll from Osmond.
6.
6.
Uh-oh.
Alright, you become dying 2.
We don't have any clerics to bring you back to life.
Lazalia is going to run as close as she can as well.
Lydia?
Lydia.
Lydia. Ba, 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 ba. And then the dragon is going to crash vigorously into those trees, releasing you as it falls. You're both going to fall 10 feet, which is 1d6 of bludgeoning damage, 2 points to you. Your dying increases by 1 to dying 3.
How many dyings are there?
4.
Well,
Four is when you die.
I'm at the trees and
Next is Aruyan.
I am going to take 2 actions, 1, 2, to get over to Osmond, and I am going to perform Battle Medic, which is 1 action.
Yeah, you will.
Don't crit fail. Because then I'm dead.
Okay.
Oh no.
That is a 13.
A 13 is just a regular fail.
Which means that there's no
healing done.
no healing done.
I'm going to Sovngarde.
You have continuous care, so you can keep trying, right?
Continuous care is more like the 10 minutes worth of healing.
Okay.
Battle medic, he's immune to me. No. I think if it's a success, he's immune to me for the rest of the day.
You can patch up wounds even in combat. Attempt a medicine check with the same DC as the treat wounds, which is 15, and restore the corresponding amount of HP. This doesn't remove the wounded condition. As the treat wounds, you can attempt checks again higher DCs if you have a minimum proficiency rank.
I see no reason why you couldn't try again immediately.
So if I was here,
No. The
that's-
target is then temporarily immune to your battle medicine for 1 day.
Okay.
on a success though.
Just says temporarily immune for 1 day. Now it says nothing about success or failure.
Okay, then
I
it
thought you
rules out
said
yet.
that you can try again at a higher DC. I thought you literally just read.
We'll just clear it up and have Lazalia go because she's got a good chance
Yeah.
at it.
What do I add to it? Nothing, right?
Medicine. You add your medicine.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. That would be an 18.
18 will do.
Yeah.
Do you want to roll the healing?
Yeah, I just don't remember what it is.
No, dude.
Oh,
Sheet dip. Alicia, do you remember what I'm supposed to roll?
Yes, it's a 2d8 on a success, because you just got a success.
That's 7.
points of healing to me?
Yes.
Oh, hey, look at that. No, I was just looking up my prayer to Talos.
And don't forget to remove the grid. Yeah.
All right. Whew. Nobody died. Thank goodness. Except for the Dragoni. The Dragoni died.
No one died.
It was close though.
You have
Aggressively T-poses.
the AI thing.
Oh, yeah, that's what went wrong. I got it.
Does he recover his rock? That's what I want to know.
Where's my cloacal rock?
The cloaca.
It was an egg.
If it does get around to me, I'm gonna also try to heal up Osmond a bit.
Very
Sure
good.
he's not on death's door.
Yeah. I will start doing healing in runs as well.
Me too. The three of us have got it. It's a good thing. We can't bring you back from.
Let me show you the power of Talos Stormcrow, born in the north, where my breath is as long as winter. I breathe now in royalty, I reshape this land for which it is mine.
Oh, stop it! You're alive.
Uh-oh.
I just saved your sorry ass.
Are we having Bethesda glitch?
No, it's probably something I did wrong here.
Is the AI?
That may be it.
That's what I think.
There we go.
Yeah, you gain the wound condition, so if I go down one more, like, if I go down again,
No, with the medic that she did, you remove one dying condition. Or one wounded condition.
That bastard also
There we
never landed the entire time that fight.
I mean,
Doesn't have to.
It makes sense.
And so Delphine, like, the two of you, like, under its mangled wings next to the trees, just like...
I'm over by Osmond, so I'm trying to get him out
And I'll
now.
just look at Osmond. Buddy, you okay?
getting pulled out of this terrible, terrible situation.
Osmond!
he's alive but unconscious. Like, I know I got healed, but no, he's not awake.
And the dragon begins to erupt into magical flames and lights and colors before you as Delphine looks on in awe.
Yeah, she should be.
The sensation is not quite familiar yet, but you're used to the feeling of these rays of magic thrust into your chest, and she just looks on in awe.
I'm going to look at her with my face very much like glowing and like in the dark, probably actually emitting a sphere of light.
I'm gonna comically
And
crawl out of the ribcage now that there's no meat in the way.
And I'm just gonna say, is this enough proof for you?
By the divines, yes. You must truly be dragonborn.
You're a
I'm
scary
a good
big.
shot.
You're a scary big lizard.
I'm not a lizard anymore. Remember, I acid screamed my visage away.
Right. You were a very big scary lizard. And for a brief moment there, this one thought you were just gonna end it for me and just let me die off into the...
Oh, no.
Because I thought you were aiming for both either me or husband.
Nah. He's not worth it.
He's out.
It wouldn't have been you anyway.
Lydia just, like, somewhat sarcastically, like... Wow.
Lydia, whatever they're paying you is not
It's
enough.
not enough.
They
And-
don't pay me at all.
We are paying you now.
We are also going to be I am 100% certain that we have a plethora of health potions, and we're just going to give them all to you. Or a fair chunk of them, anyways.
That seems wise, perhaps.
Yeah.
Well, especially if we're fighting flyy things, we need flyy fighting things, and
I want a
she's
crossbow.
got an axe, so or a sword.
So Delphine, what's the verdict now? And I'll go up and talk to her.
I'm gonna start stripping the corpse.
I owe you some answers, don't I? Go ahead. Whatever you want to know, nothing held back.
Can we first get, like, camp set up or something out in the middle of nowhere here?
We should go back. We should go back down to our cart, get what we need from this dragon, and go.
I agree. Well, tell you what, we'll talk in the cart. Osmond, are you awake?
Nope, he's out. He is
I'll just, like, get on my knees
I'm
and look at...
prestidigitation smell salts. Smell
nothing.
salts.
He's having a chat with Talos. He hasn't decided to be like.
Okay, Osmond, buddy, you're very heavy. I'm gonna have Lydia put you down in the cart, okay, buddy? Grunt 1 for yes, grunt 2 for
Oh, there's
sexual
no grunting.
favors.
He is like.
I know, but grunt 1 for yes, grunt 2 for sexual favors.
Can Lydia actually move him?
Yes.
He weighs like 240 pounds, so
Okay,
like that's not
so-
unreasonable.
Tell you what, Delphine, we'll have this conversation in like 2 minutes. I just realized I have an ally literally laying in his own blood, so we put Osmond in the cart.
You can wait.
We put Osmond in the cart. We collect whatever we can from the dragon that's worth anything that we
He didn't
can.
poop himself. Just wanna...
And then as we all get into the cart and
Good to know.
slow, like, there's no horse to take the cart now. We're just, like, the cart is now the bed for the night.
The horse disappeared.
Yeah, it got fried by fire.
Oh yeah, that's
You
right.
wrote it up.
Right.
It poof,
I was thinking
immediately.
down at the cart. Yep, it gone.
It gone. I say we camp here for the night. All our supplies here. We just prop up a nice, like, big canvas over top of the back end and just sleep in the cart tonight.
That seems good to me. Nothing will bother us tonight. That dragon will have scared off all the wildlife for 5 miles in every direction.
Alright, so questions then. I know Osmond was more interested in this than us, and he's asleep, sadly. What are your suspicions, one
I don't
of
know
us?
that asleep is the right word.
I bring out Parthenax and I just go, explain yourself and why we had to prove ourselves to you.
And I, like, while this all happened, I was leaning down to Osmond. Have a good nap, buddy. And I will soothe him to a nice, deeper sleep, and I will cast Soothe on him.
Very good.
Give you a little bit more.
To Aurelian, she responds.
9 more hit points.
I am one of the last members of the Blades.
Ah, so you lied to us earlier. Good to know.
A very long time ago, the Blades were dragon slayers, and we served the Dragonborn, the greatest dragon slayer.
She didn't lie. She
For
She
the
said,
did
last
say that she wasn't
200
a Blade.
years, since the Dragonborn Emperor, the Blades have been searching for a purpose. Now that dragons are coming back, our purpose is clear again. We need to stop them. I lied to you. Yes, I needed to be sure before I could reveal that it is a very, very closely held secret. And having seen what happens to you when you cast magic, I think you would understand the need for secrecy.
So, what do you know about dragons coming back then? You said you found out about this tip. How'd you, how?
Not a damn thing. I was just as surprised as you to find that big black dragon here.
But you expected it because you brought us here.
Didn't we see this dragon before?
No, this one came out of the ground.
No, the other one, the
other
big
one.
black one.
The other one that looked more skeletal-esque.
Oh.
I think that one was the one that united all of us.
Attacked Helgen?
Yeah.
I did some research as to the order in which these dragons were buried. And so far it seems that the ones that have been coming back have come back in the same order. So I made an educated guess that this would be the next place a dragon would be revived, and it would seem that I guessed right.
So
So
in
the
the order that they were
fresher-
buried.
The fresher the corpse, or the
older the corpse?
corpse?
The older the corpse.
This is like a cycle.
Back in the days of the Dragon War, they sought out to kill the most important dragons first, to cripple their network. And so this Solognir was the right hand of Alduin. It would make sense that he would revive him as one of the first.
Okay.
So, what are we doing now? I'm assuming sleeping, but I meant like as a whole.
What
The
do
first
you-
thing we need to do is find out who's behind the dragons. The Thalmor are our best lead. If they aren't involved, they'll know who is.
Who are the Thalmor? Why do we care?
Do you have an in with the Thalmor?
In a way, the faction that rules the Aldmeri Dominion, that's the Thalmor. The ones who almost destroyed the Empire during the Great War 30 years back. There's no worse enemy to humankind in Tamriel. The Empire barely survived the last war. The Thalmor don't intend to lose the next one. I have a plan, but I think we should rest, regroup back at the Sleeping Giant Inn, and then we can discuss our next search there.
A capable surgeon.
I'm gonna perform rescue.
Dead. Dead.
You only wounded one.
No, wounded 2.
Only one of them was effective.
Whoops.
Every time you die, it doesn't matter how dead you were, you come back with one more wounded.
Oh, it's the number of times you die, not the number of wounds you take.
Yes.
Oh, or not the number of...
So you are none wounded.
You are one wounded.
None wounded.
Oh, you
Because
cleared it?
healing.
What I did removes one.
battle
Sorry,
medic
I thought
removes
the
one
wound, the
wounded.
dying went to the wound. So if you were like really dying, you went...
So like dying 3 became wounded 3.
Not quite
So-
that severe.
So I just rolled a dirty 20 to do some more healing on that one.
We'll just assume you can get all of that. We'll finish our conversation here.
Oh yeah. Through the night.
Yeah, because we're not going anywhere till dawn.
Yeah. We can conclude this, and then we can call Fireside Chat in the cart.
Okay. Why the Thalmor? Why do you think it's the Thalmor? Like, why would elves have anything to do with dragons?
Nothing solid yet, but my gut tells me it can't be anyone else.
Ah, so you're just hatred
More
for
racism!
There you go.
I love this.
The Empire had captured Ulfric, the war was basically over, and then a dragon attacks, Ulfric escapes, and the war is back on. And now the dragons are attacking everywhere indiscriminately. Skyrim is weakened, the Empire is weakened. Who else gains from that but the Thalmor?
Ulfric is free. Maybe it was a ploy. They think he's the Dragonborn, so maybe they thought by releasing him, they could get the dragons under their control, and then you have a flying army to fight the Thalmor.
Perhaps Ulfric is behind the dragons being released and he thought he could control them, but now they're destroying his countrymen. Or perhaps he wants the chaos so that he can save Skyrim from its greatest crisis in the last 100 years.
This one has an idea. Just let's hear it out. The Thalmor, regardless of their intentions, are quite prestige and powerful. Perhaps maybe we should look into seeing maybe if they even know anything. If they're as clueless as we are, we gain nothing. Or lose nothing. If we find out they have some information, then we find more information. What is this plan of yours with the Thalmor, then?
It involves infiltrating the embassy, but I have my notes at home, that's where I'll be able to get into detail and help us plan our next steps forward.
Ruyan, do you know any Thalmor?
I'm assuming that we've come across a couple on the road.
We rescued a couple of people
We-
from them.
Yes, we did.
You put on a very beautiful air of a Thalmor queen. I think a little espionage would be a nice change of pace.
I don't know that I trust her.
Delphine? She put her life on the line to fight a dragon without powers.
So,
It's more than what most people do.
She may have been trying to find out.
us, so that she can hand us over to the Thalmor so the dragons cannot be killed. I don't trust her.
I like how we're having this entire conversation within a cart with her, like,
Yeah.
sitting right there.
I do not trust you.
Delphine, if it means anything, I
And-
trust you as far as my right arm can throw.
It's a nub. It can't throw.
I understand. I was not forthright with you from the beginning, and that does not create trust. I don't entirely trust you yet. I trust that you are the Dragonborn, but you may be a part of this scheme as well. I think working together is the best way to keep each other honest at this point in time.
Or just not working with her at all. We don't really need her. What's her purpose? She didn't hit the dragon once. All she was doing was running around the field.
She took a couple good shots.
I knew where the dragon was going to come from.
Fantastic.
Hey, that's more than... Hey, I know you don't trust
We
me.
don't have to
we
kill
can-
the bloody dragons.
We
just 'cause
don't.
She knew where it was.
And we can find them on our own. I'm sure that there are places like... Is she all knowing? No. So there's got to be written records. This one who is unconscious might have an idea of where these things were. We have some information from her. We can check it out. We don't have to have anything to do with her.
True, but
And I
this...
think that might be best. I don't like aligning with political agendas, and that's exactly what this is.
This one can understand your distrust, but this one has a thought. And I look at Delphine. I'm not saying this one trusts you yet. However, if you want to pursue this as a solo, this one understands that. We will pursue more knowledge sololy. This one kind of likes her idea of prodding into the Thalmor. If anyone knows anything in the other area, it's the secret of elves. This one says we look in and cross-reference. Perhaps the Thalmor have the same information.
Believe me or not, I have no political interest of any kind. My order was to protect the Dragonborn Emperors. There aren't any anymore. My new directive, as best I can understand it, is to protect the world from dragons. I feel personally that is a fairly universal concept.
This one agrees. I think the dragons are a problem. I think we should deal with them.
They are a problem for everyone. If the Thalmor summoned them, perhaps they have some control over them, perhaps they don't, and the chaos is just part of the plan. Maybe they feel that they can defeat them themselves, maybe they can, maybe they can't. But I know that right now, people are burning to death in their homes.
So these blade people,
Yes.
what race are they made up of?
Nord,
Not Nords. Well, some, yes.
how are you not all Nords?
We came from all over the Empire. Our numbers were much greater back in the day. Now it's just me and one colleague, as far as I know.
Can Gislad actually roll for society to try to figure out like where the blades were like originally like sanctioned?
Absolutely.
The unconscious guy knows a lot about this, but
10!
I'd like to
10.
also like to know whether she's being deceptive. Like, is she lying to us, trying to lull us into a
False
false
sense of security.
With the 10, everything you're hearing so far seems legit. That's as best you can get from what you have read.
It would make
You-
sense. They don't sound like a regional thing. They weren't like the blades of the Skyrim. There was the
You may
blades
roll deception against her deception
specifically
to
for
see.
the Emperor.
15.
I know.
Nothing she says I trust.
With
I know.
15.
You did not trust anyone. You don't trust Osmond. You don't trust Lazalia. You don't trust me.
I trust you guys. I
Nope.
trust you guys. He's an ass, but, you know.
So if Osmond said trust me and jumped into a big dark hole, you'd follow him without question?
No, that's
There you go,
idiocy,
see?
not trust.
Trust goes beyond idiocy. Trust goes beyond logic.
I'm not gonna jump. Would you jump into a flippin' hole?
If Osmond said jump with him, I would.
Then you're
Dumb? I know.
need to have your head examined.
You know who needs to have his head examined? This guy. He's still unconscious. But he should probably have his head examined. A lot of blood coming out of it.
With your 15, you're not
there.
Makes it lighter.
you're not detecting any difference between when she said she wasn't a blade, or when she said, you know, that's a dragon. You know, it's all been roughly the same to you. You can't really spot any
So
difference one way or the
when
other.
she said she wasn't a blade, now she says she is a blade. There's no difference in how I'm reading her.
No,
Slippery folk.
with a 15.
Yeah, I don't trust her.
No.
She continues. At its height, the blades maybe numbered 50 to 100 people. Mostly humans, as humans made up the bulk of the Empire, but Red Guards, Nords, Imperials, even some Bretons in there. All sorts. I may have a bit of a healthy distrust of the Thalmor, but they did specifically make it a mission to exterminate the blades, so I have a reasonable reason to have some suspicions of them.
Tell you what.
Why would they want to exterminate the blades, who were only to protect the Dragonborn Emperor, if not to release a dragon apocalypse upon the world?
They haven't gone after the Greybeards, who are also here for the Dragonborn.
The Greybeards are lesser known among non-humans, non-Skyrim folk especially, but they may think them perhaps
Pacifist hermits.
Perhaps pacifist hermits, perhaps they believe their powers are inadequate to stop them, and perhaps they serve as a false beacon of hope to the people of Skyrim. The only thing one can ever know about the Thalmor is that there is too much to know. Their secrecy, their cunning knows no bounds.
Oh, I think we need to tread very carefully.
This one has one last suggestion for the evening. Sleep. We can discuss this tomorrow.
Very good plan.
Besides, we've only gotten words. Wow. Input. My God, my brain could not output the input. We have only received the input from 3 of our members. We have a 4th who's still unconscious. This one suggestion.
And we'll likely need to rest tomorrow. So we will be able to have
A
time to
light
hash
day
it
of
out.
travel.
Yeah.
Very good. Let's set up camp for the night then.
Oh, this is the setup. Like there's just like a lazily draped over canvas over the over the back of the wagon. This is the setup.
We have canvas?
Don't know that we do, but we
I'm
have
assuming there's some in the
skins.
nice fancy new
I hope
cart.
somebody like takes Osmond's
We
armor.
kept 2 of the rugs.
Yes,
Yeah.
you did.
I hope somebody takes like Osmond's sword off his back and his armor.
Oh yeah, no. You're like carefully laid down in a bed of straw and furs.
And I think maybe...
No hand stuff.
Okay,
What?
I will mage foot under your belt buckle so you're not like pinching yourself.
All right. I think, everyone, we will end it there as you've set up camp in your wagon with a rug roof. Fireside chat will begin, shall we say, the next morning as everyone's waking up in the cart and sort of coming to. All of the healing is done to Osmond. Everybody else, you guys have got the skills, you've got the time, everybody is back to max. That's not a concern at all.
Thank goodness.
And we will pick
It's
up
hot damn.
next week probably back at the Sleeping Giant Inn, as Fireside Chat will take you through tearing down camp and riding on
Like
back.
midday.
Sound good?
Sounds good to me.
All right. They killed a dragon.
Yeah!
Congratulations, everybody.
With a rock.
That's
With a
dragon
fucking
number
rock.
2.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for joining us tonight. We're always happy to have you, and we will see you same time next week, 6 p.m. Have a great night, everybody.
Nerd. We love you.
We love you.